9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. It's Prov. Yeah. Read my mind, baby, can you see the times? I want you to be my wife, baby, please don't waste my time. I got too much work to do, I just wanna be sure of you. We ain't got no perfect views, but what works for me would work for you. Tell me, would you work for me? Serve God like you serving me. Yes, I'll lead you with certainty, provide for you eternally. To protect you, I'll get out and cock that grip. Bullets take off like a rocket ship, need you passenger side of my cockpit. Rising above this nonsense, we ain't got no sense of time. Lose yourself inside of mine, introspective or collected. Girl, I could be your prized possession.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing on this fantastic Monday evening? What's going on, everybody? How are you guys? Welcome into the Straw Hat Podcast. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're here. You're here now, early. What's going on, gang? I hope that you guys have had a great day. I have. I've had a great week. A lot of stuff to talk about in the One Piece world. A lot. And we're going to get into it today. Obviously, we're going to be reading chapter 1162. Super excited. Again, I've been talking to my peeps all week. Thank God I haven't been spoiled, but I've been told it's a banger chapter. It's a banger. 1161 was a banger. 60, 61 bangers. And we're in 62. I'm excited, man. And I'm glad that you guys are here with your boy to read it today. Oh, man. What's going on? First off, also everybody on the audio version of the pod too. If you guys didn't know, for you who are here on Twitch and YouTube, we are on an audio version on Spotify. Trying to get it on Apple Podcasts right now, but if you're on the go and you can't watch the full podcast today, it is on Spotify. The last 3 episodes are cut and uploaded. You are welcome to watch it there. So, hello to all my audio people. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. My YouTube people, my Twitch people, and I need to start the Instagram live. My Instagram people. Okay, now that I've got all that out the way, let me say what's up to the people that are in the chat. Strawberry was first. She was here on YouTube. She says we here. We are here. You're here. Thank you. Welcome, Strawberry. Good to see you. Wayne's in the building. He says first. You're first on Twitch, but you're still first. What's up? What's going on, everybody that's on Instagram? Zay, Jerry. I remember you from last week, Jerry. Softball. Yep, he says I'm back. I remember you. Bruninvis Smoke. Dope user. What's up to you too? Strawberry is here. Says A on Twitch now. Zaza, I should have muted my phone. My bad. I am not a professional. That's awesome. Zaza says, yo, what's up, Za? How are you doing? Bully. He says, yo, y'all, what's up? He said this B star kicked me out. I don't know who it is, but whoever kicked my boy Za out, I'm running them ones for my boy. I don't know who you're talking about. Eli on Instagram says Akira Toriyama's rest in peace. Yes, rest in peace to Toriyama for sure. But we are talking about Oda's manga today at the Straw Hat Podcast. But yes, rest in peace to one of the GOATs for sure. Let's see. Zasa on your shirt with that TBC. That might just be the catchphrase of the pod, man. It might just be. Because after this week, which of course we got to talk about it. Told you every week I'm going to talk a little bit about my rewatch journey. We're going to talk about that before we get into the chapter. And show you a couple of cool things that we got this week too. I already said what's up to Fooly. Jane Chiefin in the building. It's always a good pod when my girl Jane is in the building. What's going on, Jane? Good to see you. Redface is in the building too. I've always said when Redface is early, the chapter is 11 out of 10. And it hasn't failed me yet. So we have a Redface showing, which means it's about to be 11 out of 10 chapter for sure. Jane Chiefin says, loving the new intro. Appreciate it, my friend. Falcons kid. Hey, okay. Real quick, side note. We're gonna get in the chapter. I just gotta say a couple things at the top. I'm a huge Falcons fan. Okay. I told Za already. The Falcons will pull it off. My boy Za, shout out to PGN Pod if you like sports every Sunday. My boy Za on his pod said the Falcons, they ain't got it this week. If you guys look, it's 21-7 at halftime. I'm just saying. Za, I know you watching the game, Za. I tried to tell you. Big Alex Rocks in the building. What's going on, Alex? How are you doing, my friend? He said Twitch, bro. Oh, man. Okay. And yeah, Toriyama's been, yes, he has. He's still a GOAT. And I'll always say rest in peace to him. But that's not fresh news. It's not fresh news. Okay, Instagram, I see your comments. Eli says, One Piece is my second favorite anime. As long as it's in your top 3, you are welcome here. LBL Dread says, Rocks is the real peril with Luffy. Are you talking about the real parallel? Is that what you meant? Which, if you did mean that, I might be able to see where you're going with that, because I'm starting to see some. We talked about with my boy Nika and really all of us on the pod. Rocks isn't giving like bad guy energy. He never really was. Like, even when they went to go rob that, when they get to go rob that foundation or building, the entire Rocks Pirates, they robbed them, but like my boy Nika said, it seemed like they were in needing of being robbed. They weren't giving the money that they had to the children that they were supposed to give it to. They weren't giving away, was the point. And he robbed them, which you could see that as bad, but it wasn't as bad as it was portrayed to be. So I made a video on Instagram this last week talking about we're in propaganda piece. I truly, wholeheartedly believe we're in propaganda piece. And we're going to see, I don't know if in this chapter, I haven't read it yet, but by the conclusion of God Valley, I definitely believe that we're not going to see it play out the way that Sengoku told us, because, Sengoku wasn't even there, so how would he know? But also, I have a long-running theory that Loki did not kill his father either. I've been standing on that. No one has been backing me up except my girl Strawberry. And I asked my boy Za on the pod a couple of weeks ago. He said he was kind of on that timing too. I don't believe that Loki killed his father. I think that was propaganda too. But we'll see. We will see. Okay. See, Alex, he's saying Loki did it. We'll see. I think we're in an era right now where there's so much propaganda. Like, Morgan's was getting his flashback to show us kind of where Morgan started. He's the god of propaganda. I just think the timing and everything is lining up to be that everything that we were told and everything we thought happened didn't truly happen. That's all I'm saying. Where you stand on that issue is on you. That's all I'm saying. Wayne says, but he didn't. Again, there's speculation. A lot of people believe that he did because of the way that it was worded when he was talking to Haruden, and Loki was like, come on, you don't think I would kill him in cold blood? That's true. Loki did say that. But again, I'm not of the belief that he killed him. So I'm saying we could talk about that when the gang gets up. We don't got to talk about that right now. Okay. Let me read a couple more of your comments, and then I got a segment I want to do, interestingly enough. Then we'll get in the chapter. Then we'll get the gang up. It's going to be, I got the plan. It's going to be a great pod today, man. Okay, Instagram, Manga Plus or Manga Freak. Well, what do you mean by that? Okay, you were answering this question. Where can I read the One Piece manga? I'm on Viz. I read it on Viz, so I didn't know I read that comment out of order. I'm like, Manga Freak, yo, what are we talking about? Okay, got it. I love the One Piece stuff in the back of you. Do you? Thank you. I got to show you some of it, which I will do here in a second. They confirmed Loki didn't kill him. They didn't confirm it. A lot of people believe that he did. And the way that it's being written, even down to the fact that Loki's mother put out that prophecy that Loki was the one that would kill his father at some point, which is why most of the village hated him and they expected the worst out of him, because she said that right after the kid was born. I said from the day that chapter dropped, I think she was trying to find a way to basically discard him. So I'm thinking, I don't believe that, because she said it on her deathbed. Oh yeah, by the way, Loki's going to be the one that kills his father. It just seemed like I wasn't really rocking with the timing. I wasn't rocking with the timing, and I don't believe that was what happened. That's all I'm saying. The real Jerry said, I want to start reading because I can't keep waiting every week for an episode, especially if they're going on break soon. Jerry, read. I was an anime only for a very long time. I started this podcast as an anime only, and then the people that were on, the viewers told me, hey, you're being stupid. You need to read. See my boy Wayne? He says, read, please. Me and Wayne were anime only for a very long time. And so we just, in Egghead, we're like, yo, they're talking about too much stuff is happening. We need to tap in. We need to lock in. So please read. We have a lot of people that tune in with us that used to be anime only. They converted here. So yes, read. Okay. So two things I want to show you guys real quick before we get in the chapter. A couple of things I got this week, pretty dope stuff, like interesting finds. And then I have a very interesting segment. Someone messaged me something and I told him that I would read it on stream, and I wanted to see what you guys think about it. So first, which if you're on the audio version, you won't be able to see this. I apologize, but had to get the One Piece, the Straw Hat Tumbler, man. Check out your local box lunch. My boy was walking past box lunch and I was like, yo, this is in box lunch. Like, yo, you might have to check this out. Freaking Straw Hat Crew cup, just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Like, yo, dope stuff. For Anime and Gaming on YouTube says, let's go. What's going on, man? Also, another very cool find. My wife actually got me this One Piece, like a Luffy light lamp. So it's got the hand holding the hat out of this barrel, right? Pretty dope. And you can adjust it in any way that you want. Super dope. It actually like is a legit light. Very dope. I'm gonna plug it up here in the back here in a minute. Also, if you guys already noticed, there in the back right here, this is a glowing gum fruit. We know it's not the gum fruit, but it is a glowing. You'll see it all night. It will be glowing. It has like brightness features that kind of glows and shrinks. So if you notice it, it's not your eyes that are deceiving you. It's really glowing, and you'll see it all night. Very cool. Okay. I see your comments on Instagram. LBL Dreads, I will read those. He's talking about a theory. I will read that here shortly. Glock Lee said you need some merch. For the pod. And Wayne said, hey, pod merch. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see, man. Maybe. Jay says the light is so dope, giving me pre-time skip vibes. It is dope. Okay, let me get into the segment real quick, and then we will get into the chapter because I told him I would read it. And if you're listening tonight, you know you are. You message me on Instagram with a theory, and I'm gonna read it like I told you, and I'm gonna let everyone decide if you are cooking. And this new segment is called Is Bro on to something, or is Bro on something? Is Bro on to something? Is Bro on to something? Or is Bro on something? Which one is it? So we're going to find out tonight if Bro is on to something or Bro is on something, because I told him I would read it. So let's see if Bro is cooking or if he's not. Is Bro on to something or is Bro on something? Okay. I have I have it. I didn't want to show the name because, I'm not here to do nothing like that. So I took the comment. He said, why can't it be both? That's hilarious. That is hilarious, Alex. It can be both. It can be. The greatest people are actually both. So we will read it together. I put it in my notepad, and I really want you guys to see, and we'll see if bro is onto something or if he's on something. Let me see. This should be, there we go. Y'all can see that. And I'll drop myself down here. Okay. So this is what bro says. He says, take this into consideration, which, by the way, you had my attention off rip because you said take this into consideration. This is how the comment started. This is how the message started. I've never messaged with him before. This is how he started. Okay. He says season 14, episode 1046, filler. Okay. Dr. Chopper's adventure checkup. Got it. He says, we all know that One Piece filler isn't just a filler. Okay. Sometimes that's true. Most of the time it's not, but sometimes it's true. We all know that Zoro goes missing a lot or lost or gets lost. Valid. This is true as well. Zoro never says he was a pirate. Okay. I don't. Okay, let's just keep reading. Zoro never says he was a pirate. Zoro said he was a straw hat. Okay. What if, and I'm sorry, he meant Zoro. What if Zoro is a mole for the government? Everyone only announces him as Pirate Hunter Zoro. He even stated that, I'm just going to read it. I'm not sure exactly how he meant. He even stated that if goes clash or went off, if he clashes, maybe that's what he meant, or went off trail, he would leave or betray Straw Hats. And then he says, I propose this idea to several social media podcasts as of tonight. Okay. Okay. Well, first off, is he onto something or is he on something? This is the first time I've officially read this. What do you guys think? I'm genuinely curious because I've never paid attention. I feel like Zoro has said he's a pirate before. Like I don't think I'm crazy in saying that. He's making me actually go back and think. I'm like 99% sure he has said that, but I never really paid attention. He said he was a straw hat. I do know he said that. Zoro Mole, I'm not feeling that. He said everyone only announces him as Pirate Hunter Zoro. That's actually not crazy. That's almost like the same as like everyone calls Luffy like Straw Hat Luffy. Like Pirate Hunter Zoro is a moniker that he developed prior to the Straw Hats. So it's not crazy that they're calling him Pirate Hunter Zoro because this is how most people know him. He was already very notable before he joined the Straw Hats. So, just like Jinbei is the first son of the sea, that's his moniker. So like everyone has their own moniker. So don't look into it too deep. I don't think that's too crazy that they have a moniker attached to them. So anyway, let me see what you guys are saying. Red Face says, bruh. Brandman Gaming says 1 gas point and 5 meth points. Okay. Wayne says on something, on the cane. Okay. On something. Luffy stretch. Off with his head. Wow. That's okay. Wow. First Shanks is a mole. Now Zoro. Hey, there was some validity to the Shanks mole thing. So let's not act like that wasn't real before Shamrock existed. Zaza says Zoro's too loyal. I agree. On something indeed. He said he would leave Luffy if Luffy acts some kind of way. Right. And that's basically just because of the guy that he is, right? Don't do drugs, kids. That's crazy. Shanks is a mole. I don't believe it anymore. But before Shamrock existed, there was some validity to it. Strahd Gene, he says, he says during Water 7, when talking about letting Usopp back, he says they're pirates. Okay, well, I mean, that crushes the whole theory. Again, I know he said it. I just can't like recall a specific moment. So, okay, there you go. Well, I guess that's that. All right. Jay Shiva says, let's take it back to when Water 7 Zoro stated when the crew loses respect for Luffy, he didn't want to be a part of it. Facts. Death Row. Wow. Okay, Strawberry. Like, yo, chill out. That's not you. That's not you. Fully says he better off say Zoro going to Zetter. He better off saying Zoro be going to the void. Yeah. Zoro got a twin named Horo. It's a better theory. All right. We're good. I'm done. I'm actually done. Okay. We're good. Okay. I know I'm backlogged on the comments on Twitch. All right, I'm just gonna read like 2, and I promise I need to get into the chapter because I'm already behind. Where are you at? What'd you say? LBL Dread says, but if Luffy had that real gritty pirate attitude and so much smarter, then he would be moving like rocks. Specifically, if Luffy knew the history. Okay. He also says, I think her version is like Miss Shirley. Her vision is like Miss Shirley from Fishman Island. Remember, she thought Luffy was going to destroy Fishman Island. Oh, he's talking about Estrid, Loki's mother, Estrid. Got it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I say this. If I correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've seen Fishman Island. I'm pretty sure they hyped up Madam Shirley to never have a vision wrong. Like she could always see everything perfectly. What she said was going to happen in her vision always came to be true. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how they introduced and said Madam Shirley was. Estrid was a little bit different. Now, she was known for like geomancy, which we looked into after that chapter came out on the pod, talking about geomancy and how geomancy works specifically with the elements and being able to kind of predict the future. Fine. I'm just saying the timing of her being on her deathbed and saying, yeah, Loki, by the way, is going to kill his father, after she sees how Loki looks and she doesn't like him and wants to throw him off a cliff, like it just saying, it just wasn't in for me. Okay. Let's get into the chapter. Enough reading, enough talking. Let's get into the chapter. By the way, my Instagram people, I'm about to read the chapter. Sometimes Instagram cuts out. I don't know if it will. So if it does, I'm sorry. You can come over to either YouTube or you can come over to Twitch. Either one. But we're going to be over here. If it cuts out, you can come over here. If it stays up, you can stay there. I'm just telling you in advance. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Let's get into the chapter and pull it up. And we're going to use this view right here. There we go. All right, man. Let me make it bigger. Boom. Okay. Chapter 1162. God Valley Battle Royale. Yes, this sounds exciting. Let's look at it. So we got the cover story. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Final Volume. Okay, we're getting to the end. Dear Sir Luffy, Wano is once again at peace. Every time I look at this cover story, which you guys let me know. Right? All right, Strategy. I'll catch you later, bro. You guys let me know if I'm tripping. We've got a lot of like wide angles of Wano, Have you guys ever seen the Straw Hats flag flying in any of these? Because, like, I think a couple of chapters ago, we got a wide angle of Wano, like where the flag should be flying. And I did not see that flag. Have you guys noticed that? Because, like, I've been looking for it as she's been going through, and then we finally got where it should be flying, and it wasn't there. Anyone catch that? Zaz says it's been stolen. I hope not. But that's just something that I saw, and I'm like, interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. I would have loved to see that because it would just be wholesome. I'm not going to lie. I'd love to see it just for the wholesome feeling. But I guess this is sweet. It's nice to see Ulti in the background with Yamato. She's forming her little crew. And we know Pepe and Ulti should be a part of Yamato's little crew now, which is very nice. For Anime Gaming says maybe it was a send-off. I don't know. Alex says they put it up during the festival and take it down after. See, I don't like that. I'm not going to hold you. The Straw Hats just liberated your village. I want to see it up. I want to see it proudly displayed. You don't get to take that down. They went through a whole lot. They took out 2 Yonkos. Not just the Straw Hats. Okay, not just the Straw Hats. But 2 Yonkos were taken out on your island. You need to keep that goddamn flag up. The flag needs to stay up. I don't think it should be going down. That's all I'm saying. Either way. All right, let's get into the chapter. Strawberry says facts. Wayne said, but Fisherman Island probably doesn't fly it either. They better fly it. Hey, man, like Luffy is the whole reason that, nah, bro, not gonna hold you. All of those villages need to fly it. All of them need to fly it because Fishman Island was proudly flying Big Mom's flag. So, yeah, nah. I'm gonna need to see that up with the quickness. With the quickness, I'm gonna need to see that up. All right. This is page 1. Okay, cool. Rocks and St. Garling are locked in combat to the northwest. Send back up. All right. Then we got the picture of Rocks versus Garling. And then the Rocks pirates are entering the center. Roger pirates and Navy. Got it. And Roger is here. Clashing with Roger. Okay. That's what the treasure is. Got it. Rocks is behind us. The Navy's ahead. Keep going, Rayleigh. Let me handle this one. Thanks, Roger. Okay. Rayleigh's gotten Shocky back. Oh, look at this, man. This is so wholesome, bro. So wholesome. Okay. Rayleigh's gotten Shocky back. Circle the ship around to the southwest. You got it. What? I'm so jealous. Take out Rayleigh and steal Shocky from him. Just look. I'm not gonna lie. Bruh, this is why right here. Shocky literally lets this man go out and do whatever he wants to do for this reason right here. The Dark King is just different, bruh. Man is just different. Shout out to Trip, man, because the Dark King is just different. Don't even dream of it, fools. Get rough and you'll harm Shocky. Switch targets to the treasure. We're taking everything but Shocky. Okay. Huff, huff. Shocky, there's something I need to say to you. Don't say it. I already know. No. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Okay. What is it that he needs to say? That he loves her? Look at that smile, by the way. Like, yo, like the feeling of, mind you, by the way, she just got her leg dang near busted open. Last chapter, dang near got her leg busted open by Summers. She's at peace. She was crying because it hurts, Ray. Remember? It hurts, Ray. Now she's sitting up here, eyes closed, holding his neck, just smiling, running away. Like, we're not even in the middle of a battlefield. Oh, Dark King. Thank you. Shaki. Okay, we already read that. Okay, let's keep going. Primary prize treasury. It's a wild melee out there. We can't ask for a better chance. This is it? It sure is. I don't know which is what, but let's eat them. Okay. Now, we've seen this scene before, so I like that we're seeing it again. And, yep, Big Mom busts in. Haha, not so fast. Pushes Ivankov out of the way. Kuma still has his fruit. She tells him, eat it, Kuma, don't think. Eat the fruit. Obviously, he scarfs it down. We've seen this before. Tisk. And save yourself. We just need one survivor. And then we've won. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Very interesting. Chaos is unfolding everywhere. The pirates are fighting each other. Should we retreat or arrest them? Oh, man. Bro is getting knocked out. El Aura. I feel like every time I see him, he's getting knocked out or knocked down. Like, bro is catching down scales every panel that he's in. I don't like that because he's one of the drippiest people on that crew. We need orders, sir. Explosion. Man. From the Navy's perspective, okay? Hey, Sengoku, did you know this was going on? Wait, he's talking to Sengoku? Is Sengoku present? Did we have a Sengoku appearance? Did we have a Sengoku appearance? Oh, of course not. Of course not. This man isn't there. Of course not. There was one man who reported some rumors, but he vanished from the Navy's ranks. If I ain't awake and dreaming, then it's all real. This man's Sengoku, bro. There was one man who reported some rumors, but he vanished from the Navy's ranks. Okay. Bum Goku strikes again. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Look at the El Aura. What's up, Menace? Look at the El Aura. They don't even give him like any shading or extra details in his face. He's just a guy with a fro and a collared shirt on. Like, bro. God. I can't imagine myself being an admiral, or he's at vice admiral at this time. I can't imagine myself being in that position and not wanting to be a part of the action. Like, as a medic, I'm a paramedic. When I was on the ambulance, when cool calls would go out and they needed like extra ambulances, like for example, every time like there's like a multi-car crash with a lot of casualties, injuries, multiple ambulances get sent out. I want to be in the mix. Like, I want to do the cool stuff. I can't imagine sitting at the station being like, oh, hearing the radio, yeah, man. Like, oh my God, there's blood everywhere. Ah, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. I want to be in the mix. Like, if y'all are doing CPR, I want to be there too. If y'all are delivering babies, I want to be there too, in the mix as a paramedic. Son Goku is hearing this stuff on the radio, and he's like, okay, yeah, you go, Garp. Woo, you get him, Garp. That's why you're strong, man. I'm just going to stay here and finish filing this paperwork. You got it, Garp. It's just insane. It's actually insane to realize that Sengoku is like this. Okay. From Rox's perspective, are they immortal or something? Let me down, Zebek. We just gotta run. Come back, Zebek. Everyone who got chased down transformed like that. What is that? Is that someone's powers? Who? Okay, I got it. Dad, Granny, what happened to you? Wow. Was that Zebek saying that? This is Zebek's family? Oh man. So they got Domi Reversied. Okay. Got it. Wow. Garling. Did his hair get cut? No way they cut my man's due. Hold on. Am I tripping? I must be seeing this because that would be cutting into his head. Am I tripping? It looks like his hair got cut. And he has a gash on his face. If that is, that's a pretty gnarly cut. Oh, Rock sliced his head. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. I'm tracking. His head got cut. Appreciate it. He's strong, no doubt. The wounds he's inflicted will take longer to regenerate. But now we know that he's one of the Davy clan. The Great One will be delighted if we can take him out. Yes, the game is ruined, but this is a stroke of luck. Okay, okay, got it. So Rox slashed him while he's trying to get away. He's just one slash. And this is the damage? Oh, I guess it was two because his arm is slashed too. He's strong, no doubt. The wounds he's inflicted will take longer to regenerate. Wow. Okay, Rox. Okay. Come on, Garling. Red Faces said he's carried by regeneration. I don't know, but I'm assuming obviously Rox is scaling way higher than him because I don't even know that he got anything off on Rox. From what it's looking like, he didn't. And yeah, Rox doesn't regenerate. This guy should, for all intents and purposes, be dead for all intents and purposes. So the fact that he's alive is, yeah, carried by regeneration. I'm not mad at that comment. Let me down, Zebek. Do you really think you can hold them off one-handed? Obviously, he probably can. Obviously. Listen, Eris. Anyone with the Davy name who gets caught will be put through agony that makes hell itself seem like a lukewarm bath. Wow. Facts. One-handed, by the way. Is this a Shanks upscale? Wait, hold on. Time out. Did I hear a Shanks upscale? Chat, let me know. Like, I'm a Shanks fan. Did I just hear a Shanks upscale? Zaza is the first to say no. Of course he is. Did I just peep a Shanks upscale? Because I've been debating. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Wait. I've been arguing, by the way, for the longest time, back and forth with some people about this whole one-handed thing for Shanks. Rox is running away one-handed, slashes Garling. His face is dang near cut open. Dang near. His arm is hanging on by a tendon, literally about to fall off too. He does this one-handed running away. So does that mean Shanks one-handed really could still do damage? Like, where would Shanks scale in this? Because I've been hearing a lot of, well, one-handed Shanks, one-armed Shanks can't do what he used to do when he was two-armed, which I don't disagree. By the way, I don't disagree. Logically, that makes sense. I'm just saying we're seeing Rox do what he's doing one-armed, putting down a Holy Knight, dang near. If he didn't regenerate, he'd be on the ground, gone. I'm just saying, maybe I'm hearing a Shanks upscale. What's that? Okay. All right. Where was I at? So yeah, upscale for Shanks. I don't care what y'all say. Fredman Gaming says also Black Blade. I mean, the blade does look kind of black. I mean, I don't know. You might have peeped something. I'm not going down that, but I am saying, hey, I don't know. But yes, I love the Shanks upscale. God, I love the Shanks upscale. Thank you, Oda. I'm about to, literally all week, I'm going to be living in this. I don't care what no one tells me. I don't care what nobody tells me. Okay. I'm part of the Davy clan now, too. They welcome me among them, even though I was a pirate. I understand the fate of the clan. So let me down. Hey. So she jumps off. If I was the kind of helpless woman who could only cling to you and couldn't protect a single child, then you wouldn't have, hey, what a panel. Then you wouldn't have fallen in love with me, would you? Does Oda? Okay, this is another first. I gotta pull it down. This is another first. Did Oda just give us a mother in One Piece that doesn't just die immediately, basically exists with no name, doesn't have a panel to herself where she is doing something meaningful, seeming cool? Did he just provide us a panel with a mother? Finally, he just provided us with a panel for a mother that we can hold on to and kind of, I guess, kind of fight back what he said in the SBS, kind of that mothers aren't important to the story. He said it in other words, but the gist of what he was saying in that SBS was that mothers aren't important to the story. Did we finally have a freaking mother that is like, yo, Rox, I don't need your help. And I not need it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Let me go. Then has her panel legit sitting here like, yo, if I was helpless, you wouldn't have fallen in love with me, which is true because whole time I'm sitting here like, okay, Rox got over Shocky pretty dang quick. He must have found someone that literally stole his heart to the umpth degree. To be with Rox, you got to be someone important. This is the person. This is the person, Eris. Remember that goddamn name. Eris is a dog. I love her already. Eris and Rox, the parents of freaking Blackbeard. God dang it. What a mother in One Piece. Finally, Oda provided it for us. This is insane. This is insane. By the way, it's like, okay, I'm just going to throw this out here. I'm going to show that panel one more time. I'm going to throw this out here. Obviously, the antithesis to Blackbeard is Luffy. We already know that Dragon's going to be something. Or I do. Some people don't believe Dragon's going to be anything. And that's fine. We might very well find out Luffy's mom is also on this island. Remember, we've already met Tritoma. A lot of people are thinking that is Tritoma. Do we find that Luffy's mother is also here on God Valley, being Tritoma, has this exact same sentiment? Is this what we're going to find? I'm just sitting there thinking, you're giving me this, two cold parents with Blackbeard. We don't usually get mothers. Will we get Luffy's mother? And Luffy's mother also gives us a panel of strength and power, because we did get that from Porcus the Ace's mother, Porcus D Rouge. She gave us that. She's the other one. She gave us the panel of her holding in the baby, because she's like, yo, I'm not delivering this. I want you to exist. I want you to live. So we got Roger. We got Porcus D Rouge. Find another mother where we got something from. We now have Eris, Rocks, two strong parents. Will we get Dragon and possibly Tritoma with two panels that show us these are some strong parents? If it's not Tritoma, fine. But whoever that mother is, will we get that panel that shows, yo, these are the two parents? These are kind of those parallels of like the great kids, the great pirates in the world. Will we get that panel? Like even down to Weevil, which I know we don't like Weevil. Fine. Okay. But Stussy, Whitebeard, two strong characters. I'm just sitting there. I could probably literally parallel all the way down two strong pirates, two strong characters with a strong kid. We have, those are usually the mothers that are actually meaningful in the story. I don't know. Y'all follow me? Maybe I just ate the yap. Know me. I don't know. Let's get back in the chapter, man. I could just be yapping. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. Yeah, what a panel. What a panel. She literally jumps off of Rocks, cracks him a smile. Like, bruh, I got this. Calm down. Calm your tits. Fully says, no, you got the pot on the stove. Okay. I ain't put no food in it yet. I got it. Don't be an idiot. If it looks like they're going to catch me, I'll kill Teach and end my own life. Wow. Oh no, she's devoted to the cause. I'll kill Teach and end my own life. Wow. She's like, yo, I'm not going to let them kill my kid. I'll do it with my bare hands so he dies a respectful death, a meaningful death. I'm not going to let the Marines and the Holy Knights kill him. What a mother, bro. Like, oh, this is nuts. Are we like, we're even getting shocky? Like, does that, because there's been theories, right? That like Shocky, me and my boy Nika. By the way, shout out to Nika. I see you in the chat. What's going on, bro? Me and my boy Nika were literally on Discord talking about how there's theories that Mihawk could be the son of a Rayleigh and Shocky. Would that mean, since we're getting Shocky, who just had her moment, by the way, on panel we're watching Shocky saying, yo, I can handle myself. Literally beating up the guards in the room, kicking Summers. She has her panel of, yo, I'm really her. Then if we find out that, yeah, she is a mother, boom. Now we have another instance of dad, mother. Two have strong panels. Two are strong parents individually. They create a strong kid. If y'all hear me, man, like, am I just yapping? I feel like I'm starting to crack the noodles and put them in the pot. I feel like I'm starting to put them in the pot. I have something cooking. Something's cooking. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. He's relinquished his wife and son. Garling the snake. Garling the snake. If he goes for the kids and leaves Rocks, Garling is now a snake. I don't respect him. If he goes for the kids and leaves Rocks and doesn't fight Rocks head on, Garling the Snake is your new moniker. He says, so how shall I attack? Why am I the only one getting cheered up? Oh God. Rocks don't, or Garling don't do it. Okay. So we have Rocks, Garling. Does he slash Garling? Whoosh. Oh man. He cuts the mountain. Wow. Okay. Stay here with me. I insist. Now come and do your worst. You monsters. Wait, is this the reason God Valley is split like this? Because Rocks cut it? Or wait, did he cut it? Am I tripping? Yeah, Chad, let me know. Was that Slash what split this island? Or was that just something that happened on the island? Because I know God Valley had. Okay, now it was like that. Okay, all right. I was about to go crazy if he's the reason that island has always looked like that. That was me freaking insane. Okay. Oh wait, did I read this? Oh shoot, am I tripping? Oh, I missed that. I'll kill teaching my life. So let's each find a way to survive, and we can meet again in Lelouch. Interesting. Lelouch. You mean the same Lelouch that was destroyed by the world government? Why Lelouch? The same Lelouch that Sabo went to right after leaving the throne, leaving the room with the Gorosei and Emu. That same Lelouch. The Lelouch that is the closest. Remember, the reason why Emu destroyed Lelouch is because it was close. That's why, because it was literally the closest island. The same one that's right there by Emu. That same Lelouch? Interesting. I freaking missed that. I missed that panel. Reading it through. Very interesting. Lelouch. Okay. The same one, by the way, that Sabo was able to bring people off of and make them revolutionaries. Very, very, very interesting. Xebec. By the primary prize treasury. Okay. Ha ha ha. Well, this one should do just fine. Wait, I missed something. No, I didn't miss something. Okay. It's the fish fruit. I'll give this one to Katakuri. Okay. It'll be a major new power-up for my pirate crew. Is that Kaido? Oh my God. There is no... That is absolutely insane. That is abso-freaking... Knock the Sonic coins out. Kaido over the whole One Piece. Kaido with the intercept. Kaido upscale. Wow. Fumble facts. That's crazy. Yo. No, like, bro. I mean, I get it. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Wow. She black out with that? Yeah, because her eyes, hold on. No pupils in the eyes. At least a momentary unconsciousness. Then they come back. But man, Kaido, even though you snuck her, shout out to Kaido. Wow. Shout out to Kaido, man. And bro just munched on that mug. Hit it with the chomp. He's like, nah, it's mine. It's smooth. Gotta be quicker than that. Facts. Facts, bro. Facts. I'm pretty sure that was the same move he hit Luffy with in Act 1. Same move. Okay. Bro eats it. and he runs off. Oh, that's a diabolical panel. Bro's chewing with the grin on him, like, yo, that's freaking-bolical, bro. Diabolical. I can't even imagine Cat with that fruit. Like, that just don't feel right. That don't feel right, Cat. Like, I can't. Can you guys imagine Cat with Kaido's fruit? That just feels weird. That whole fight with Luffy would have been weird. Like, nah. Cat would kill Luffy with that fruit. Oh, for sure. If he had that same future sight, yeah, bro's murking him. Bro is absolutely murking him. But nah, I don't want to imagine Cat with that fruit. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, the black lightning off of that. Crazy. Okay, we got Dragon again. So Dragon, look at the goddamn parallels. Oda, man. So we got Dragon running one direction and they split Eris, right? Oda doesn't do that on accident. I love the way he draws things sometimes. Like, okay, don't worry. I won't let you die. As he's holding Shanks. And she said, I won't let them kill you. As she's holding Teach. The amount of parallels in this freaking... Oh, man, the parallels are just insane. Just insane. Which it also leads me to believe, by the way, that maybe there is some kind of like, not connection, that's not the word, but maybe Dragon and Shanks do talk to each other, like real time in the story. Because Teach obviously clings to the woman that is running away with him, saving his life. Why would Shanks not? Like, I just feel like Shanks would have some kind of... Shanks would know Dragon. And they could potentially be working together. I don't know. I mean, especially if Dragon finds out that Shanks is the guy that his kid looks up to. And also Shanks is the one who was saved by Dragon. I don't see why Dragon doesn't have conversations with Shanks about Luffy. Okay. Let's keep going. Behind the game stage. Okay. Secondary prize treasury. Found the treasure. Yeah. Okay. I've never seen riches on this scale before. Whoa. There's even some devil fruit. Haul it off. Not so fast, Roger Pirates. Oh, they're about to squabble over the gold. Don't let those pirates leave the island. So what is justice on an island where everything's gone crazy? Okay, Garp. Okay, Garp. Let's have a conversation. So what is justice on an island where everything's gone crazy? Garp, it's a little late to be sitting here talking about justice. You, my friend, you've been dubbed by the community as the hero of oppression. You allowed all these people to die in front of you. And then you haven't really gotten your chance to squabble with with Roger yet. So now you're having this monologue with, oh my God, what is justice on an island where everything's gone? No, we're good, Garp. We're good. We don't want to hear your internal monologues. We are good. I don't want to hear it. We can keep it pushing. We really don't care. It's the world government's navy. Please rescue us. God Valley is unaffiliated with the world government. Therefore, okay, I want to save as many of these people as I possibly can. W's in the chat for Kuma, because Kuma has always been that guy. This world does not deserve Kuma. This world does not deserve Kuma. Kuma has been the same Kuma since we've met him. Kuma has always been a good freaking guy. Even in the middle of the fact that he could die himself. Even in the middle of the fact that he could die himself. He is literally a prize right now being hunted. And bro was like, I just want to save as many people as I possibly can. Bro, everybody else, no, I promise you, besides maybe Ivankov, which Ivankov's thing really is like, one of us just need to live. One of us just need to live. Kuma's like, yo, I just want to save people. Like, if I die, if I at least save people, that's good enough for me. This world doesn't deserve Kuma. It doesn't deserve Kuma. Nika says, wow, Ree, you about to make me rep. Garpin Smoker just caught a parallel. I might have missed it, but I'm gonna let you spit though, because I know you're gonna say it. Okay. Saturn, is Rox dead? I could not say. This is all so unexpected. If anything. Oh, okay. So is this where we kind of got the Rox died at God Valley? Is this where we got it? They don't know, but like I heard a rumor that like he did die. So to just put a lid on this thing, Rox is dead. Garb said, or Alex says no. Okay. Let me keep reading. There is a danger that such wanton destruction. What is that? A dragon might bring about the birth of something entirely new. That must not happen. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Cosmic Cook. Oh, what's going on, Cosmic? I didn't even see you here. He says, how does your rookie son get to know the truth before you when you're the hero? I'm going to let that comment sit. I'm not even going to respond, but Cosmic, all I'm going to say is you might be cooking. But you got that, bro. You got it. Thank you. Kuma, you're a hero. Save your breath. Just hurry. Anywhere that's not here could be heaven, will be heaven compared to this. Bro's literally got arrows in his back. And he's still like, I need to save you guys. We had lost all hope. We never thought we'd survive. Thank you. And he just keeps healing people. And he's got the powers to do it now. Thank you. Okay, more Black Lightning. Oh gosh, what's going on? Okay, so they're all looking. Rox's crew captain. No, wait. We've got bigger fish to fry. Okay. Oh, that's Saturn. Got it. Hold on. You dare use my family against me? If this is going to be my end, of course I'll fight to kill. Okay. There's nothing in it for you. Sure, you want to help? Don't worry about it. I've been drinking on your tab the whole time. Hey, you two, check this out. Okay, so we got Kaido. with his. I can't wait to see that animated. Oh, I can't wait to see that animated. That's gonna be crazy. I finally got my own power to use. I want to test out my new strength. Oh man, let me zoom out. That's all well and good. Good for you. As far as I can tell, you're having the most fun of anyone right now. But can I ask what in the world that is? Okay. Emu has appeared. Right? Or Saturn legs? Okay. What are we doing here? Saint Saturn, why do you look like that? Ah, monster. Now I know I'm dreaming. What is this island? What grand days of adventure we live in. I still have so much to learn. What is that, you say? If I had to call it anything, that represents the world. What a freaking chapter, man. Okay. Let me go ahead and drop this link here, man. What a chapter, man. Wow. What a freaking chapter. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. So many upscales, so many downscales. Hold on one second, please. And there we go. And what's going on, Strawberry?
Hello.
Wayne says, it seemed they all get ready to fight Emu, or am I on something? I don't think you're on something. That's what it looks like to me. Alex in the building. What is up?
Chilling. Chapter was lit. You know what I mean?
Chapter was lit.
I really like Garp and Sengoku in chapter. Like Garp crashing out like that was just great for me. Cause like Garp, like if you read it, Garp's like, oh snap. So everything they said is true. Like he's realizing like everything he's heard over the years, all the rumors, not just that report Sengoku's telling him, but everything he's heard, it's all true. He's like, yeah, this confirms what I'm seeing right here confirms all of it. Unless I'm dreaming. Cause then he starts coping. You know what I mean? He starts that cope like, nah, the world government I know and I've chosen to serve is so good, despite the rumors and what I might be seeing with my own eyes. I could just be dreaming. I could be dreaming right here. I could be dreaming.
Right. There's no way you think this is out of the realm of possibility with what you already know from what you've seen. Like, it's just nonsense. Like,
it explains Garp's character a lot. It explains like why he's so like I don't want to say aloof, but I guess aloof is the word. Aloof to like most of the things happening. Why he's always like, oh no, I don't want to actually be under celestial dragons. I don't want to work under them. It's like, what, you think all celestial dragons is rude? Why do you have this weird general like view of celestial dragons to where you just don't want to work with any of them? And it's because of the shit that he's already seen and that he's heard of. But at the same time, he doesn't want to be like, oh yeah, I know that we're just doing evil and they're evil. That's why I don't want to work for them. He's like, nah, I just think they bad people. I just think they're kind of rude, so I don't want to work for them. He lies to himself, and it makes sense.
So you just call it cope.
Yeah, it's just cope. It's natural cope.
Okay, I'm here for it. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm preaching this before we get into talk about. I know Nika said it'll be up in a few minutes. Before we even get into anything, I just want to say Shanks upscale, and I'm standing on it. I don't care what nobody says. This chapter, we all saw it with our own eyes. Shanks deserves the upscale. We're seeing what freaking Rocks can do, one-handed, one-armed, what he can do to a freaking Holy Knight. And he should be dead. He should be dead for all intents and purposes. One-handed, running away, by the way. Not even, I'm seeing it as a slash to just get away. It's not even like a attack, like full focus attack. It's like let me just get out of here so I can like make some space. Shanks upscale. I don't care what nobody tells me. No, not downscale.
No, Nika said it, not me. Look at the comments.
That's fine. I see what Nika said. That's fine. But until Nika, I hope when you get up here, you spit the spittiest spit ever. I need you to turn the stove up on 100 because what I'm seeing from my perspective is a massive, ungodly Shanks upscale. Period, bro. Someone's got to. All right, before Nika gets up here, can any of you explain to me why this is not a Shanks upscale? Before he gets up and tells me why.
Because he does a stronger attack with two hands than he does with one hand, I guess. But like, I'd still say it's good for Shanks. I don't know. I don't really think of it much Shanks. I think Shanks has always been stronger with one hand than two hands. I think Data Book Red also tells us that he like grew like to be Yonko level by losing the hand too. So like, I don't know on that. Like,
yeah,
I do think like if he had another hand, he would be stronger. Like right now, if you gave him his hand back. But like losing the hand in that moment made him weaker, but he got stronger from that moment. So I don't know. I don't know how y'all saying it.
He had to. That's what I've argued. Which I know me and Nick are gonna go back and forth when he gets up here. I've argued. Y'all have all heard it. Losing the hand and losing strength is valid. That's not something I'll debate. But man's been one-armed for a long time. He has had to find ways to compensate for that lost arm. He's had to work on his Kempo, one-armed sword style. He's had many years to perfect that. And he's had to work on other aspects of his bag, like his hockey. You've got to focus on other pieces. So it makes sense that, yes, maybe physical strength, cool, but it's not a net sum. It's not like arms lost, he's not as strong. No, because there's other factors that make up for that. Alongside the fact that he's trained, Alex, you're the timeline guy. How many years since he lost his arm to now in the story would that be?
Oh, wow. Is it 12? 12 years?
12?
No. Yeah, 12.
12 years? Man said 12 years to work one-armed. You mean to tell me he can't compensate? Cosmic Cook said, so he is compensated for his loss, so that's an upscale. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Do y'all think
That's what sounds like a little bit.
Do y'all think Fujitora would be stronger? Like, do y'all think he got weaker once he lost his sight?
Yes, I made that same argument. Yes, I think he did get weaker when he lost his sight. But I made this. Thank you, Alex, for bringing that up. I made this exact same parallel. Fuji losing his sight, he had to gain stronger observation to be able to compensate for blindness. So it makes sense that somebody else who's a top tier person in the show with an ailment loses an appendage, loses something. It only makes sense that over 12 years, you get stronger. There's no way you could tell me that he's not capable of it. Fuji made up for it. Shanks will make up for it. And the point, I'll answer Cosmic Cook's question. No, he's compensated for a loss, not upscale. What I'm saying is it's not a even sum thing. Saying he has one arm versus two arms, just logically, him being two-armed, he was stronger. But that's assuming that this Shanks just doesn't get any stronger from this point. Like, we're not saying this Shanks, one-armed, could ever be stronger than two arms. If that's your contention, then fine. I'll just shut up. If that's what you're saying.
One-hand Crocodile is like weaker because like we haven't seen like two-hand Crocodile like was like super strong, I guess. Two-hand Crocodile like before he fought Whitebeard was like that.
Maybe.
You know, if we're going off this, maybe.
I don't know. I don't get the logic behind this. I don't know.
If you have 12, okay. Let me cook some. Because now I got a real life parallel. Okay. We have an entire Olympics for disabled people. An entire Olympics for disabled people. When you first get your hold on. When you first get, let's say you get your leg amputated, next day you're not running the 100-meter, 400-meter dash in the Olympics. You're not doing that next day, right? The Special Olympics, these guys train actively. Even the wheelchair races in the Special Olympics, they actively train to get better. Now, they're not running on two legs, obviously, but my point is you're training with your disability. Now, of course, in One Piece, we have other factors, not just your disability being one-armed. You have hockey that you have to use. Your hockey has to become stronger because you can't rely on your pure, raw swordsmanship anymore. Obviously, you need other factors to still be a top-tier character. So what I'm saying is you, over time, will have to train that element in disability to be able to be active. Like, I don't know. I don't see how you don't see how that's like similar.
I don't know. The only time I can see it is like if we have exact versions of them with like one that doesn't have the disability that just would be or is stronger. Like Pero Sparrow, before he loses his arm, I think he is stronger like against Pedro than he is in Wano. But like, or like against the Germa and like Pedro and like everyone that he takes L's to in like Whole Cake, I think he's stronger than he is in Wano when he only has the one arm, right? Like for Zoro with the one eye, I would of course think like post time skip one eye Zoro is greater than everything pre time skip two eye Zoro did, right? Like I don't know if that's ever been like controversial.
No, not at all. But he also had 2 years. I don't know when he got his eye cut. Maybe it was day 2 training with Mihawk. His eye got cut. And he had 2 years to work one-eyed. I don't know. But the Pero Sparrow thing doesn't hit for me because that just happened right before Wano. We're talking about years. So it just don't connect for me. That's it. So to end this whole conversation, the question you have to ask for yourself is the Shanks from 12 years prior stronger than the Shanks 12 years later that is one-armed and has trained and probably gotten a lot stronger? If you say the Shanks 12 years prior stronger, we're good. We're good. But if you say this one could be stronger, we can have a conversation. If not, we're good. We can just end it there. That's all I'm saying. We can move on. But so whatever that is to you, just keep it in your head. And we can just push. Fully, you want to say something? Please do, bro. You want to say it. You want to, bro. I want to move on, but I know you want to say something.
Nah. Let's do faster. Take my horse to die on. This is between you and Nika. I'm gonna let y'all have this out.
All right, man. All right. We gonna see, bro. We gonna see. All right. Either way, let's get into the chapter, man. Let's get to talking. I know I got y'all on kind of late because there was a lot to cover first. Either way, Strawberry, what are your thoughts on the chapter? What's your rating? What you thinking?
My man Rayleigh. I've never been so connected to an older man before. That part got me. I don't care what nobody says. Like there's something about seeing a real man doing real man things that just makes me feel good, you know? But definitely 20 out of 10 for me, this whole chapter. Seeing what you were saying about like propaganda piece and things like that, it definitely shows in this chapter. Because there's no way that you have like such a bad guy, like what they've portrayed Rox to be, but this is how he's acting when stuff's going down. You know what I mean? Like you don't have a bad guy that is just like, okay, I'm taking my wife, I'm taking my kid, and we out of here. And you know, your wife is just like, well, you wouldn't have fallen in love with me if you had to do everything for me. So let me do me. Let me be the mom. Because you're out on the seas all the time. I'm over here holding it down. Let me continue to hold it down. You know, I love that. Man, Rox's wife. I resonate with her. You know, F Loki's mom is hashtag deadbeat mom.
We will not talk about that great queen like that.
No,
Thank you. Long live Queen Estrid. Hashtag long live Queen Estrid.
She had giant postpartum.
Queen of Elbaf. Queen of Elbaf.
Postpartum is
She had postpartum from a demon. That is a different type of postpartum, all right? Yo, she was in a world of trouble, and you, Strawberry, as a mom, should understand that this woman went through stuff. I can't believe you didn't give her
I don't
anything.
understand wanting to throw my newborn baby off a cliff.
That's
it's a demon. You saving your people?
Demon. It's the
She's saving her family, her village,
I've never
her people,
been through postpartum
her land.
that badly
Yo.
that I
I'm trying to save the world for
throw
real.
my baby off of a cliff.
I'm
The
gonna
minute
interject with
it was
this.
The
I'm
minute
gonna
I saw it.
interject. All that stuff you're saying, Alex, becomes nullified, by the way, if Loki does not kill his father. I just want to say that because I know
But
if
he
what you're
does.
saying is true. If he does, then okay, I'll shut up and I'll say, you know what, Alex, you got it. But if we get the chapter and he does not, he is not the one that kills his father, you got some explaining to do because Estrid's thoughts are just in the toilet. And flush it, please.
No, that's
Because-
true. That's true.
No, we
You flushed me
won't
that
talk.
happened, but
We
I'm
will not
confident that
talk
ain't
about
happening.
the great queen.
You
like
flushed
that,
me that happened.
okay?
We
That happened.
will
She
talk
maybe
about
not the
that
great
next
queen.
About the great queen
all
like
day
that.
That
I'm
long.
not
happened.
with the
That
Alex
happened.
stocks.
He's maybe not the true queen of Elbaf like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll
She
She is
guarantee
the
that's
true
not
queen of
happening.
Elbaf. The
She-
other one
guarantee-
is a
Nah.
bartender in the ditches.
Nah.
Okay, she's in the
Nah.
slums. Okay, we're not gonna sit there and talk and give the queenship to another one with queen. The queen was literally with giant demon postpartum. I think we need to be
I understand. We correct. I understand. We correct.
Yeah.
It is they holding on to the chance, a thin chance that like all of her predictions were wrong. So I understand if that's the case. You know,
No, her prediction is about to be right. I
Wait a
don't think.
second.
Oh
Wait
yeah,
a
we know
minute.
it's about to be right. We know it's about to be
Wait a
right.
minute.
We don't need to fight that.
I don't
Wait
think
a
Loki
minute.
could.
No. Who is this? Who is this? I don't care what Loki did to his dad. To be honest with you, I don't care. At the end of the day, that's a deadbeat mom for wanting to throw your baby
No.
off the cliff the minute that you saw him.
Great mom.
How
Great
dare
mom.
you?
Now
A true
I will
protector
give
of her
my
people.
credit to
The
Loki.
true
because
protector
I've
of
never
her
seen
people.
a
She went
newborn
through.
baby.
The greatest.
I can't
Straddle
believe
the
you.
cliff.
Elbafian.
I can't believe you. The mom is out here questioning the mom with postpartum. Yeah, I can't believe this.
Wait.
A mom with
You wanted
postpartum
to put
that
some
has
type of
seen
curse on your
premonitions and knows of the Antichrist coming
Thank
to
you.
kill her
She had
people.
Antichrist come out of her.
She is trying to stop the Antichrist. I can't believe that.
Wait, hold on, wait. You know what,
She's
Alex?
probably a
I'll say
great
this.
person.
I'll say this. You're okay. Time out. You would have some leg to stand on if she said that prior to her looking at him and saying, "Ugh," and wanting to literally kill him because he
Well,
was
how
ugly.
would I know my child's supposed to be the Antichrist before I see he's a demon? I
I'm
of
not-
course would think it's
If
the
you
other
tap
child.
into the
That
spirit
only makes
realm
sense.
at all,
That
shut
only
up,
makes
Alex.
sense.
If
Only
you
makes sense.
tap into the spirit realm at all, Alex, you would know that as soon. It doesn't. You could know. I feel like you tap into the spirit realm like that, you would know the minute that you are pregnant that you feel a different kind of energy from that child, especially when
Nah,
they're
you would
fully
be in
born.
disbelief.
No,
You would be in disbelief.
Especially when
Those
they are
energies
fully
could just be
formed,
what's
it doesn't
flowing
matter
in from
whether
the
you
east,
are
like
in
she already
disbelief
called
or
out.
not, though. But it
She
doesn't
already
matter
called
if
out
she
those
is in
energies flowing
disbelief.
in from the
She's
east.
the one.
You would be in
But she's the
disbelief.
one
You're
going out
attributing
here
those
talking about,
energies to
I
being
know
from
this
Eden and
and
the other
I know
kid.
this and I know this. I know this, I know this, I know this.
Now, Strawberry might be
shoulda
spinning
known.
actually.
She got
Huh?
it.
Nah.
She's gonna spin it
No,
because
because we
she's
see
elite.
it, like in Estrid. Wait, we see that in Estrid's flashback where she attributes those energies to be coming in from like the east and like from where Hadrian's at. Like
No.
no
But
matter
you
where
can't
they're
tell me
at,
that
like
you
she's
couldn't
feeling
feel
them
that
there in the
energy?
castle. Yeah, she's feeling them there in the castle, but she's attributing them to being from there because like she knows he's the demon child in her mind.
Exactly.
You got.
But you
okay.
didn't know that until you saw him. I don't get that. You would have
You
known
got-
that already.
You got three. Okay, so there's
I would need
three
the confirmation.
angles. There's kind of three angles to come at this, right? Her being pregnant. Now, anytime in any piece of fiction that I've seen someone pregnant with a demon inside of them, they knew. Like, there's not a single piece of fiction where I've seen a mother pregnant with a demon where she didn't like know ahead of time, like, I'm not knowing about this. Like, fully correct if I'm wrong, because you've seen a lot more stuff than me.
I'm thinking. I can't. I don't got nothing right now.
Every time I've seen anyone pregnant with a demon in fiction, now you can just say, "Oh, this is different. This is One Piece." Okay, I got it. I'm just saying. Normally, they know, like, yo, this kind of hurts. This ain't feeling right. Okay, let's just say it's One Piece, and that's not her situation. Fine, I'll grant you that. But I'll say this: the second thing you got to come at it from is, like you said, Alex, she was kind of already feeling energies, right? She was going in the room. Let's move these mirrors. I don't like the positioning of it. Let's do this. Something's off. I'm feeling something's off. So she can kind of already feel that. Then, third, Fooly, you're the guy on this. Correct if I'm wrong. Geomancy works on like energies, right?
It does.
Like,
it does. That's like that
you know
whole
what I'm saying?
thing. And she was cherished as like a geomancy. That's like on one thing where they brought her. It's like, oh, this is why you should marry her over the other girl one night. That was like one of the things that like they put above her. So like, are you saying that her geomancy was a hack? But she's a hack. But she shouldn't have been marrying the king then. And like, we can go down that path. I'm fine calling her a hack.
No, her geomancy was definitely great. I mean, like, I didn't see her planting enough butterbur trees, but her geomancy was great. She was reading the energies, reading the winds. You know what I mean?
Absolutely great. Absolutely
Just read
great.
him wrong.
I'm with Alex. on this.
Wasn't she cherishing her pregnancy though? Like, oh my gosh, I'm
Yes.
carrying the king's child.
That's what we trying to say.
I
She's
feel
cherishing into
so
the PTSD.
good.
The postpartum
I
came
feel
in.
so
The postpartum
good.
came in. Fuck y'all.
The
I'm
minute-
sorry.
You feel so good while you're pregnant. The minute that you see that child, no, he's evil. Throw him off the cliff.
That's what
First of
I
all,
didn't like
Of
it.
course, because then we know he's the evil one. The
Exactly.
energies that you
No,
felt
you should have been
and you
known
thought
that
was
though.
from Ida and Hadrian, those are
No,
from
you
your
should have
kid. Now
been
you got to
known
get
that.
rid of them.
No, you should have been known that though. If
Thank
you
you.
tapped into
No, I don't know way to tell that
you
one.
would have already
Alex,
knew.
upscale, man.
Ain't no way to
Alex,
tell that.
upscale.
Ain't no
I'm
way to
with
tell
Alex
that.
right
What do you
there.
mean there's no way to tell?
Y'all are tripping, bro. Y'all are tripping.
God damn.
Dog,
Listen.
you know, like, dog, he's rage baiting, bro. I'm
not rage baiting. I
No, not you.
literally get.
Alex is rage baiting, and you're
okay.
agreeing with him, which that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
Nah, because I don't like y'all disrespecting Queen, the queen. All
Queen
right? That's
Esther,
what I'm gonna call it.
the true queen of Elbaf.
True queen.
That's right.
Hashtag deadbeat mom. Yes, her.
Nah.
The
No,
one with
never
postpartum, yo, Raspberry, you need to cool it out, all right?
How come she's the only mom in One Piece that's going through postpartum though? She's the only
Because
one
she
going
had
through
a
postpartum.
demon child. She's
Exactly. How many other moms are birthing the
Energy's already
Antichrist?
Thank you.
No one else is
And
doing that.
As soon as she saw it, remember, she's
I
going
mean,
through stuff.
Eris
She
birthed
like,
a demon too.
who?
Is this dude not gonna like literally destroy the world?
Who?
Eris's kid, Teach. Is he not like?
Is she dead? So we're not talking about her.
She
Wait, why is
she's not
Black
having.
why is Black
Okay,
a demon? It was Ace a
You
demon?
know what?
Was
You know
Ace a
what?
demon? I don't know what we're
Stop.
talking about no more. What is
Wait a minute.
is Ace a
Wait a
demon?
minute.
Why is Black a demon?
Wait
Wait,
a
hold
minute.
on.
Bazar brought up a good point. You know, Eris is dead, and the hashtag deadbeat mom is dead too. So we're done with this conversation.
Because the postpartum made them
Is
go
deadbeat
crazy.
mom now?
We don't
That's
care about
crazy.
them.
Don't do
I didn't even
that.
don't
think
care
Eris
about
would be the deadbeat mom. I mean, she's not
No.
so bad.
How
so
was
I
she
get
the
what you're saying.
deadbeat mom? She was willing to not only take her son's life, but take her own life just to make sure that the Holy Knights.
So you just gonna kill a
those
random
people did not
baby?
get taken.
That's what you be doing now? You gonna kill the random
Yes.
baby? The baby is
Zah, do you
innocent,
not
as you guys
Her
say
baby,
all the time.
she's willing to kill a baby that's not the
Thank you.
Antichrist,
Thank you.
but the one
Alex.
willing to
You
kill the
don't see-
Antichrist.
She just
That's
Hold
the
on,
one
hold
that's
on,
bad.
She
hold
just
on,
didn't
hold on.
like his
That's the
eyes.
one. That's the one we got to
That was it. She
Hold
didn't
on.
like the eyes. It was like, yep, you're trash. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, the one willing to kill the Antichrist is the bad one, not the one willing to kill
Right?
babies for no reason.
But
The one willing to kill
Wait,
babies for no reason. Garp would have loved that one.
Wait,
Garp
time out,
approves. He
time
was
out.
Wait,
watching the pregnant woman get killed on that one.
I can't believe I'm hearing this right now. I'm gonna let you go fully. I just didn't want to say this one thing. Loki is not the Antichrist. Everything even if Loki killed his father, we know that Loki is not a bad character. He's not a bad person. He's not an anti-person. So even if what you guys are saying is true, that doesn't hold weight because Loki is not that kind of character. So that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't even know where y'all are going with this, but he's not the Antichrist. Again, if anybody is the Antichrist, literally
Acts like a duck, look like a duck,
literally,
quack
it
like a
would
duck.
be Black
Mm.
Beard. He would literally be the Antichrist
Stop this
if
slander.
he's got the darkness fruit. Luffy
slander.
is the sun god.
Stop this slander.
What did Blackbeard do?
Like-
What Blackbeard do was wrong. You saying darkness is wrong? Is that what you're saying?
Fully, hold on.
Is that what you're saying? You don't like being dark? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh,
Don't
okay,
go
here's
off,
a rage
Fully.
bait. He's a rage
Because
bait.
even
Here's a
I'm on the Blackbeard bandwagon too now. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Blackbeard is, he getting to me a little bit because I see him as a baby now and how innocent he was and just his journey through all of this. You know what I'm saying? Blackbeard is still a good character to me. I didn't like Blackbeard at first, but now I'm starting to understand wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
You see,
Tell him.
thank you, Cook. Cook him in the comments because Queen Estrid saw it. She felt it. That's why she was like, yo, I got to get rid of this. I got to save the village. She did
She
all
would have
that.
gotten rid of him in utero. I don't know what you guys don't understand about people that tap into the spirit
She's
realm.
such a brave person. You
No,
gotta
she's
give her
not.
that.
She's a
She's such a
coward.
brave person.
No,
Yo,
she is a coward.
got it, bro.
To be
Women's
honest with
Month
you.
comes around on
She's a
March.
great person.
She deserves a plaque. She deserves a
Plaque.
plaque for the stuff she tried to do.
You got
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
That's true.
I'm not
Absolutely.
doing this with you tonight.
She's
I'm
definitely
Yeah,
an ascended level shaman, at
You're
least.
good.
She's an ascended
We're
level
not-
shaman with her abilities.
Thank
We're
you.
not gonna. We're not even
Nah,
gonna. Get
I'm not
into it.
doing this with you tonight.
I'm-
Hashtag deadbeat mom / Ingrid. Okay.
Yeah.
Logie
Like,
tried
no.
to light the
She
village
is a
on fire.
deadbeat
He's
mom.
not a good
I
guy.
am glad that she's
Estrid
gone. She should
saw
have
the
been thrown off
future.
the cliff.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Her observation hockey awakened when Loki came. That's why she saw that shit. Yo.
Okay. Yeah, you got it, bro. Alex, what is your what chapter, bro? Rating? What you think, bro? What you think about chapter?
Chapter overall, it was like hitting. So no, chapter was 10/10. Chapter was 10/10. It was like that. I mean, it retcons Vivicards, but I don't think Vivicards are actually that canon anyway.
Right.
So like Katakuri's Vivicard gets hard retconned on this, unless you think Big Mom's just trying to kill him or doesn't know that he already has Devil Fruit based on Vivicard. This would mean that like he doesn't have the Devil Fruit at 5 because he's 10 here and wouldn't have it, right? And then but like overall the chapter I think is good. I liked how Garp was coping. I liked Kaido and like Big Mom where like Kaido's willing to knock Napoleon off Big Mom's head just to get that fruit and get away real quick. And like Big Mom doing the like the Mother Caramel scream explosion Conquersaki thing afterwards. I like that. I enjoyed all of it, man. It was a great chapter.
Okay, cool. Red Face, bro. What you there? What's your thoughts, man?
Can't lie, this chapter was a 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. Final page. That's what done it. And now I'm starting to think, well, when everyone's talking about the world, it's like we have to look at it differently now when that phrasing comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I like that parallel between Eris and Dragon running as well with the babies. That was cool. Garp, we need to lay off Garp. That's what we need to do.
How would we do that? How would we do that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
that don't make
That's what we
sense.
need to do.
Mm-mm.
We need to lay off.
Mm-mm. Oh,
Thank
you think he's dreaming? You think he's dreaming
Thank
too?
you.
You think he's
Thank
dreaming
you.
too?
Yo, I'm
Honestly.
getting everyone to be enlightened tonight.
Because listen, Garp,
Strawberry
yeah,
going crazy.
he wants to protect the innocent, yeah. But now he's seeing that his way he works doesn't align with his values. But at the same time, if he leaves, he can't do that. He can't do that. Like we've seen how he is with Windmill Village, or I think that's what it was called, Windmill Village. That's like his little territory. He's like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't be able to do
The
that.
one where like Shanks was hiding out at for like a year. That
yeah.
Food Village?
Yeah.
One where he met Luffy.
Yeah, yeah.
One where like ruled by like mountain bandits and like Blue Jam was gonna destroy and stuff, like in that flashback.
Yeah.
The one day where they did the Gray Terminal area, like right next door, like the Gray Terminal incident.
Yeah.
Garp was preventing all that from happening. Man, Garp was doing a good job. I could have read that shit. I thought I read all that. That was crazy,
point, bro. That's not my point. I'm saying I'm talking about his intentions as a Marine, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's cool.
Oh, he wanted to stop that stuff from happening?
Bro, you know what I'm saying, bro.
How long has Garp been living there where they've been doing
Whoa. I love how y'all killed Garp, but all y'all other Marines, the Surus, the Sengoku's not even there. Sengoku's on a call.
Like, we need to be grilling
Sengoku. We don't call them out, but
Sengoku's the true op.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah,
Sengoku's no worse than Garp at all.
Garp asked him a question, that nigga didn't even answer it. He sideswiped. He just did what Kanye do to people that interview him all the time. He was asked a question and he did not answer it. Hey, how long have you known about this? Oh, have you known about this, Sengoku? Well, there's been these reports with the whole glasses thing. Black, you see how it is.
Yes.
You got the glasses glaring out. He's literally doing that on panel. What are we talking? Listen, I'm here to cut all this coke out. All this coke. I'm here to cut all this.
That's what I'm trying to say.
This is crazy.
You know what it is?
Sengoku doing the same thing Garp doing.
It's easy to pick on Garp. It's the quiet ones y'all not talking about.
Yes, bro. Yo, Zaz spitting. You're coping, bro. Like, this is real cope. Like, this is hard.
Yo,
talk about what?
Goku and Garp are doing the same thing.
No, they're not.
They're literally talking about the rumors they've both heard.
Completely not. I don't
definitely are.
I don't like Garp. I don't like Garp. Don't like do the same
I didn't outright know there were rumors about this stuff, but I kind of thought it. And then he's like, "Dang."
I got
the rumors all
I got me fucked up today.
That's literally what happened. They both talking about the rumors they've heard. And Goku was like, "Yo, you seeing that? Well, I heard rumors about this." And then Garp's like, "Man, then everything we heard is real. Everything, all the rumors we heard is real. It's all true."
Alex, you're coping.
Before y'all have it out, I'm gonna let y'all have it out.
Alex,
I need to get Red Faces finished. By the way, what's up, Cokes? I see you in the building.
Coach, join us.
Man, pull up, Coach. What you doing? You supposed to be here before me. Pull up, man.
Wanshika, I see your comment.
Pull up.
On YouTube, Wanshika.
Pull up.
I see your comment. I will ask the panel that question after we get through all of these. So I will read your comment, Wanshika. I see it. I'll get back to it. Coke said he needs a link. Okay, give me 1 second, Cokes, and I will drop the link. Redface. Sorry, I forgot your name for a second. Did you finish what you were saying?
I think the last thing I was gonna say was that I think Emu is gonna take Rox's sword from him back to him as well. I think that's the sword that's in the flower room now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's cool. I didn't know that. I never heard that.
Yeah, he has a sword in like his flower garden. Yeah, and I think he took it from.
I'm surprised you never heard that, Alex. That's been a theory for like 2 years running, bro. You late to the game as
That's
usual.
Rocks the sword. I've never heard that.
Yeah, you're the only one who's never heard this. Probably a lot of people have heard this. People that are as well informed as you have heard this. You're late. You're slacking. Do better.
Za, what's your thoughts, bro?
Oh, yo, this is a Kaido upscale to me to the highest of degrees, bro. Like the highest of degrees. Not only did he hit Big Mom, he stopped her awful ass kids from getting a devil fruit, which was beautiful to me. Like absolutely beautiful. Like that little shit Katakuri was 6. He don't deserve that shit. All right, Kaido been wanting the fruit.
Nah, it's true though.
He was 10.
He been wanting. I don't care how old he is. He don't deserve that shit. Like, yo, Kaido been yearning for a fruit. Kaido's like, yo.
What you mean? We saw 7-year-old Marco doing work. 10-year-old Katakuri.
I don't talk about Pineapple Head over here. I don't talk about Pineapple over here. But like,
I want
yo,
to say this, right? I want to
What's
say
up?
this real quick. I love the energy you have, but if Katakuri had ate that fruit, the chances of him awakening that fruit, he has a better chance of Kaido than awakening that fruit. Just want you to know that.
fair.
Yeah.
I get it. You're right. But like, yo, Kaido, and now Shanks look kind of crazy because you see Kaido's a real person with Whitebeard. He rock with Whitebeard heavy. So now I look at Shanks a lot crazy. Why'd you really stop? Why'd you stop Kaido going to Marineford? Because you know Kaido's going there to support his boy. Now that mole shit for Shanks look a lot crazier. I'm telling you, Shanks got some stuff in his soul. And I love it. Blackbeard taking out Shanks. This confirmed it. Because Blackbeard's seen pain. Shanks hasn't. Because he got his little knot on his head that he's going to forget and everything.
That is not
Okay. Fully,
Blackbeard
man.
upscale.
Wait, did you give it a rating? Wait, sorry. Did you give it a rating, Zah?
Well, I give it listen, whenever I see kids don't get anything, I give it a 15 out of 10. Immediately.
Wow. Okay.
Immediately.
All right. You got it. Fully, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
Okay. The things that I love about the chapter were it really stick out to me. Seeing Bogart with Garp. He's still there, still right next to him and whatnot. I'm a Bogart person. Still got throw out every time I see Bogart and whatnot. Love seeing that.
Both had to get off the ship to bring him the phone, man.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
But like the whole thing with Garp, I've already been on the whole. I'm not really rocking with Garp and whatnot, and the fact that he's just like, it's a dream and everything. Like, it's a dream. I'm just like, damn, your dream has dead kids. You was out. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Other than that, the whole Sengoku thing, I'm like, Sengoku definitely has something else going on because, like, how Nika said, he definitely like started that fucking question. I was like, that was very odd. So you knew rumors about this and then bring it up to like your homies or something like, hey, bro, there's some weird,
Fully, he told Garp asked him a question.
That's why Garp started coping. He's dreaming now.
Alex, shut up. Just give me a second. Shut up, please. Give me a second. Fully. Garp asked him a question, and Sengoku didn't answer him, but he told him to be quiet and follow orders. That's what he said when you read through the lines of the context.
And Nika, to your point,
yo, Sengoku, what have you known about this going on? Listen, that's not important. There was somebody that used to talk about this shit, same as you, and he went missing. Shut up and follow orders. And he keeps that same energy. That energy is consistent when he goes to Ohara and tells Saul to shut the fuck up and follow orders. So I don't know why he's coping like he ain't with this behavior in the first place. Alex,
no. Nika's right. Nika's right.
You're very right.
Otis been answering questions.
Fruit. What does it do? It washes the world government's hands clean. Think about the fruit you got. Everyone forgets. Yo, I'm telling you, the thing y'all always, I think I don't like is that because Garp's loud, y'all call him out. Soul's Fruit is literally washing the world government's hands clean of all the bullshit they do. Call it out. If you're gonna call out Garp, call them all out. You gotta call them all out, bro. You gotta call them all out. You gotta call them all out. You got the Kongs, all of them. They all part of this shit. And the worst thing is they didn't go there, so they didn't see this shit. They literally, willingly didn't go to that shit. So
and Garp seen it?
Yes.
I've done nothing about it.
Because
unless he may sword. Because I'm still holding out. If he may sword, I'll apologize.
He definitely did.
You know what I mean?
He definitely did. Because Garp's the only
one. If he didn't though.
Garp's the only one who can shake the
He's gonna help train some of them niggas though.
Suru and Sengoku at this point are too ingrained in the system. They're not shaking anything. That's the problem with them. And that's why you need to call their asses out.
All right. The other thing about the chapter that I really liked and enjoyed was seeing that like Rock's like off screen with not Saturn but Garland twice. He off screened him twice, just like how Blackbeard off screen people. Father's just
Shanks.
like fun, you know what I mean?
Shanks.
I love that. You know
Shanks.
That's a good catch. That's a good catch.
Call it. He off screen Shanks.
Also, I'm tired. I don't know if y'all feeling this. I'm so fucking tired of seeing fucking Saturn Like what? Like so 16 Saturn.
Yeah.
Use Saturn for everything. You could use any of the other Gorosei to be like your beacon or whatnot. With Saturn, like your secondary ace Boon Kun after Gunko with like summoning and whatnot. Because Saturn is in everything. Like Saturn is like everywhere. Like, oh, I'm here. Yeah, use me as your vessel. Saturn is everywhere. I'm 16 Saturn. I'm tired of it. I'm just so tired of seeing Saturn. I don't really.
He gonna die soon.
He's already dead. Why the fuck am I still seeing him?
Because he was on God Valley. Yeah.
Why? There's other Gorosei. Come on, y'all. Like, come on.
Nah, all the
crazy.
Gorosei not gonna
hear
be
it.
there. That's
I
the
wanna
thing.
see
Because
some
all the
of the Gorosei
Gorosei,
as well.
all the Gorosei gonna be involved in one of these events. Like this was
Wait,
Saturn. Saturn
wait,
got God
wait.
Valley. I don't
Saturn
know when we're gonna
God
get
Valley.
the other four.
He had the
We got four more,
robot
like, four
pulling
more
up
events
and
that gonna
whatnot.
be
Come on, bro. Saturn got too many damn events. Fuck Saturn.
Bro, god dang.
Yo, you went on Laurent, Fooly.
Saturn.
Sorry, I'm tired of seeing Saturn. I'm tired. They're giving him like he was at this
Oh, he
event.
good.
He was at that event.
I mean, you're not wrong. So like, you're not
He's
wrong.
there,
God
bro.
dang.
Like, it's okay.
Get Saturn off my screen.
Dang, even Red Face with it. Okay.
Nice.
But like overall, I give the chapter a solid like 10. It was a 10 that chapter. This was the last panel of the three of them like standing there, being like, "Oh, you ain't gonna get nothing out of this, but if y'all rocking with me, y'all rocking with me and whatnot." I'm like, "Ooh, I'm ready to see how y'all get into the dirt with this one."
Yeah. Ow. Okay. Thank you, Fooly. Cokes the Dawn, man. What's up, bro? In the
Coach!
building.
Yo,
Cokes himself.
What's up,
What's
guys?
going on, bro? How you feeling, bro? What's up? How you been?
I've been good. Just busy, man. Oda
I hear
definitely
that.
lightened up my life though when he dropped that chapter because that shit was fire. Shout out to Fool on the 10 out of 10 review because you're not lying. That shit was fire.
Okay. For sure. For sure.
Hashtag Rayleigh #1.
Hashtag Rayleigh
Nah.
hashtag Shakes upscale. Hashtag Kaido upscale.
If he'd have dropped Shaq, then I got you. You're right.
I'm tired of you. Shut up with that.
He needed to drop Shaq.
My man's was carrying her and running. Okay.
That was pretty P.
Lost all his aura from me. I was like, God damn, bro, just drop that one time. Like,
I mean, wait. Rox was doing the same thing, and he has his aura.
Yeah, but she literally got off of him. Like, you know
Bro,
what I'm trying to
see,
say?
there,
Like,
there we go.
Okay, fair.
There goes that goalpost. Is
I
just,
said
just
fair.
moving
I said
around,
fair.
man.
I said fair.
Come on, bro. You gotta be consistent with this. Rox did the
fair,
same thing.
Fair.
Just don't get it, bro.
But she was actually a fighter, ride or die. She ready to die for the cause. Shaki's
not
like, I
about-
need to be saved. Shaki's
It's
like,
not about-
I wrote you a note, Rayleigh. Come get no. That's not a fair. She's ready to die for the cause. Don't do that.
We're talking about Rayleigh and Rox. You're talking.
I'm not talking about that no more.
And then the goalpost is now on the other side of my screen because it is all moved.
All right.
Okay, Nika, bro, we are ready. Please, what is your thoughts, man? We're here for
You
it.
sure?
Ready, bro.
Right. Listen, 20 out of 10 on God. I'm gonna start off by saying that is the original monster trio. The strongest man, the strongest creature, and the strongest swordsman of the time.
Damn, what was Shuki doing?
That is the monster. That is the original monster trio. Now, we gonna go down this list. Ree, you first up. What's with this coat, bro? What's with this coat? Listen, I'm gonna give Shanks his respect, right? Because Zebek with one arm, we saw he was already cracking them. Right. Now this is the part you gotta pay attention to. He's doing all that damage to them easily, but his wife still looks at him and says, "Yo, you need your other hand."
That's true.
And when she gets off and he puts his sword on he puts his hand on the sword, the other hand. Son just parallels Zoro. The same stance that Zoro takes when he cuts Monet and has her shook is the same stance you see Zebek just take. Rox did that. Rox in one. Stop playing with him. Yes, when you have one hand on the sword, you are adequate. Like I say all the time, Roger sent Oden flying one-handed. But to clash with a nigga like Whitebeard, he needed two.
Different.
Simple. That's all I'm saying. That's Roger and Whitebeard. Oda himself has said out his mouth already that Roger and Whitebeard's parallels for the current generation, not new gen, but current generation, Shanks and Mihawk. So when Mihawk looks at him and says, I'm not fighting a one-arm has-been, it means if you can't clash with me with them two hands, we not doing it because you are not him no more without the hand. You need two hands, bro. No one is better without the other arm. No matter how, I heard even Alex's conversation when I was driving from work. I heard it. No matter what you do, if you give him, Shanks could be top 1. He could be number 0 on a scale of 1 to 10. He could be him. But if you give him his arm back, he becomes even more than him. There's no taking that away. Not saying Shanks isn't an adequate combatant, because you can be an adequate combatant with one hand. Rock proves it. Zebek is riding his duck with his head split open, legit, saying, yo, his sword slashes is like that, yo, oh my God. Right, but let me put down his wife and child. Let me really show you. He was hurt enough to where he was literally riding back and he's just healing. He's casually, yo, we're gonna get him, yeah. But when I put the wife and child down, I put 2 hands on the sword, now you're on the floor like this. With blood leaking out your mouth. Because 2 hands matters, bro. I've been preaching this for years, Alex. You know that. I've been preaching this for years. You need 2 freaking hands. You think Kuzan doesn't want his other leg back? Even if he could put ice in the other one, he wants his leg back.
He does.
Kid, lovely. He could replace it with a metal arm. I bet you $10 right now. I bet you 10 million berry plus Kid's bounty that he would want his other hand back. I promise you. That's just what it is, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm still waiting for judgment on this. But the only reason why I think, I remember people say, oh, Fuji can't have Future Sight because he's blind. Okay. That's crazy because we see Loki blindfolded, but can still tell the future. So we have evidence of someone blind still being able to read the King future. But we gonna keep coping about Fuji though. That's cool. Don't worry. Right? Now, let's move past the Shanks point. Garp. Let's get to Garp. Bruh.
Preach it.
He literally, if you go to Marineford, well, I read the TCB version. I didn't get a chance to go over the Viz. But in the TCB version, there's a Marine Vice Admiral right there holding up his sword, and he's not saying anything, but it's the same action of saying basically kill those that are in our way. And Garp is like, yo, this is not even justice, bro. We fast forward to Marineford. Doberman is saying, go kill all the pirates. And Smoker saying, yo, this ain't even justice, bruh. The same parallel. And I keep telling people, Smoker is going to catch Garp parallels. Coach, I hope you're listening too, because you was
shout out to Bum Goku.
And I keep telling people, the smoker tax is coming, gang. The smoker tax is coming. Let them catch these little parallels now. More gonna come in the future. On God they will. I promise you. Let's move past Garp. In fact, no, one more thing. Garp has become one of my top favorite characters now. And it's not because of what he does that I like. It's not because of what he's done that I like. It's because the controversy around Garp. It's every action this man takes puts the fandom in a spiral. Fandom in a spiral. Let Garp come on panel. All Garp gotta say is rocks. Everybody tripping. Everybody's shitting themselves. The Marines want to know what's going on. What? Garp is like that, bro. He's like that. One man can't change the military. Granted, when Vegapunk told Dragon there were still good people in the Marines, I definitely think he was talking about Dragon's father. I definitely think he was talking about Dragon's father. The issue with this is Garp has faced so much controversy in story. Dragon, first apprentice, failed. He left you. Then you said Kuzan, failed. He left you. You try to race Ace and Luffy. They didn't even get with the program in the first place. I'm not going to count Sabo because Sabo died at a young age, to your knowledge. And then when he came back alive, he was with your son. But you had no knowledge of this. This just happened. And plus, you didn't really have a relationship with Sabo. You met him for a few minutes, and you said, "All right, you want to chill with these young niggas? I'm gonna throw you in the wood and beat your ass with these young niggas." Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Everyone Garp has trained has not worked out, but he still holds hope in Cody and the other Marines that are there. I don't think that's enough. So I am on the lines with Alex. There is an opening where he didn't start Sword, but he helped groom most of these officers that are in Sword. But what I would think is, what I think is the most, I still stand on the point of Dragon and Garp having something to do hand in hand with Sword. I actually think Fuji's a part of that whole regiment right now, got something going on with it, but I'm waiting for more information on that, right? But we gotta wait until before we really give Garp, before we execute Garp and put him on that platform. I think we gotta wait for it. We gotta wait. We gotta wait to see what's gonna happen. I do think there's gonna be a line where that's why Garp is gonna be put up for execution, because he is gonna have to face some type of comeuppance. That's just what's gonna happen. So whether he gets executed or not, he will be made a fool of. That's a fact.
They need to kill the other Marines. They need to kill Suru. They need to kill.
I actually think that's Suru.
You know what? Suru gets away because she's just.
No, I actually think Suru gets a pass. I don't think she was involved.
Anyway, Garp's not going to be publicly executed, but he is going to be executed.
No, let Nika go. Let Nika go.
Go ahead. I didn't know you were about to go.
I joined late. Let me have my moment.
You're good.
Soru's devil fruit is actually, for what she does, I think it might be the key to, like, if someone was Domi Reversied and you want to undomi or Reversied them, you might just got to let Soru have a conversation with him. Her devil fruit washes away the heart.
Shout out Dofi.
It literally purifies it. So if someone is Domi Reversied and we get a future Soru in the fray and she uses her devil fruit, there's a chance she might unreverse them. She might undomi them. That's just wanted to speak on that, because when Zah said that, it made me think, and plus I saw a post on Twitter alluding to the same thing, and it was like, oh shit, that is true. So I just wanted to say that. So I'm with Fuli. We gotta protect Suru for now.
Hey, to give credit where credit's due, right? Dofi's plan was to take over Imu's body, and that was the only person he's ever been afraid of.
Wait, what minutes? What happened?
He was saying Doflamingo was afraid of Suru when she was coming.
And mind you, his plan was to take over Imu's body and use his powers, right? So if that really is the case, it makes sense why he's afraid of her.
That's fair. I mean, shit. She's somebody used to chase after Roger, so it makes sense. But I think like I said, 20 out of 10 for the chapter read. I'm gonna chill for now. But there is a Sabo parallel here that no one's discussing. But I'm gonna wait. I might not even bring it up, because at the same time, I want to wait for more points towards it. Y'all heard it here first, bro. Y'all heard what I had to say.
So, I don't know if someone mentioned this already, but do you guys see the error in this chapter?
Oh, you talking about what, Cat?
Yeah, the Katakuri thing.
Oh yeah, Alex
loved it.
Yeah, no,
Katakuri as a kid. It's an error.
It's just the Viver cards being wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it's an error, because it's still consistent in story. It's the Viver card that took its own interpretation upon things.
I just think that he already had the fruit, didn't tell Big Mom.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Menace?
He said he had the fruit, but didn't tell Big Mom.
Yeah. It also implies to me, right?
Alex, that's 5 years of keeping that shit on the low. He would have had to do
while being with Big Mom. Big Mom's bathing him on Rox's ship, and she doesn't know.
Yeah,
she's putting him in.
I do want to mention, right? This also means that Parasparrow probably had his fruit already.
That's possible. Word. I don't think no one cares about Parasparrow too much, but word. Oh, last thing. Redface talked about this. Last thing. Redface talked about this, and I swear to God, I think he's right, because this is actually the Sabo parallel. When Sabo said, "Who would have thought I'd find hell on top of the Grand Line?" We went back in the story and we found every time we heard the phrase "turn the world upside down," because if hell is supposed to be at the bottom and it's on top of the red line, we went back and said, "Oh, Roger said he want to flip the world upside down."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this person said this upside down. Oh, this person said that. Well, Rock says this is the world, right? Loki wants to destroy the world.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon told us, chapter 100, the world is waiting on our answer. Like, there's so many times you could go back and just see what the world is in the story, and just take the perspective of it now, right? Because this comes from a post I saw on Twitter. I gotta remember these guys' names so I can shout them out properly. Swear to God. Basically, what we see going on here with this whole the phrase the world and whatnot, if you take the Harley text into consideration in the perspective of how Rock said it, what if the world is just the person who basically owned that domain of the world? And we have to say, like, right now the person in power is Emu. Emu is the world. So in the second world, who was the world? In the first world, who was the world? So now we got to think what agenda actually needs to be. What is actually the precedent going forward for how the world is being perceived in the world of One Piece? So also Shattering said something about unleashing something this chapter. We have no idea what he was talking about. Could have something to do with top musical type lore. Maybe not. Maybe something else. I don't know. Just wanted to throw that out there. I'm done now, Reed. Now I'm done.
I can dig it.
And shout out to Sabo for still paralleling Rocks.
Well, shouts out to Sabo because bro was on Lelouch and we got a Lelouch mention. This chapter just out of
another point I
nowhere.
forgot. Listen, everybody's stoked off the Lelouch plot point. Blackbeard is born in Shade Port. If, to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta find where I found this, but Shade Port is just like Rocky Port is the port of Hashinosu. Shade Port is supposed to be the port of Lelouch. Ace goes there in his cover story and sees Dr. Blackbeard. So was that person actually related to Blackbeard? Was that a Navy Clan member? Matter of fact, Eris has a lot of similarities to Nico Alvia. Alvia moved to O'Hara, so where is she from originally? Is it Lucia?
Interesting.
We've been dealing with Lelouch since pre-time skip, post-time skip, Final Saga. I'm done now. I talk too much. I'm going mute.
With Vice Admiral Draw and stuff. You know what I mean? I like that.
Okay.
Plus,
All right.
Note Girl.
I'm picking it up. Okay, Menace, bro. What's your thoughts on the chapter, bro? What you rated?
9.5.
Okay. You got any thoughts about it?
9.5.
The only thing I will say is shout out to Kaido.
Yes!
I can't lie. But no, the reason I give it a 9.5 not a 10 is because when I read the spoilers, right? They were saying that Kaido turned his dragon fruit flew away. I thought it was going to be a thing where we see Kaido turn to a dragon through the panel and start laughing at Big Mom and dip. I was like, that would have been a sight to see. But nah, he and Whitebeard are probably the realest guys in the entire backstory right now.
Yep. Make Shanks look crazy. Just trying to say.
Yeah.
I could dig it. I think Rox takes that spot though. He's definitely real. Being there for family.
Oh yeah.
Family.
Don't get me started on his wife.
Oh yeah. She was a dog too.
Ride or die. Ride or die.
She said, "I'd rather kill my son and commit suicide than let them touch us."
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a hard panel, bro. That's
Plus, she was the one that used to be a pilot. Remember? She said that she was the pirate.
You're muted, Nika. All right.
Yeah, it was a good chapter. I just the only thing I really wish for was Shiki. I wish he wasn't just sitting there defending Rayleigh and Shaki. I wish he also pulled up. Because remember, he joined Rock super early, right? I would have loved if he also pulled up there and Big Mom. If all four of them pulled up with Rocks to fight the Emu, that would have been sick. But I'm okay with just the two of them.
What'd y'all think about Marco? Like in like the I like Kyo being shown to be the traitor for certain. Like he's on the Marine side fighting against like the Rocks pirates, and like Marco's beating them back and stuff like that.
What?
Because I really wanted a panel of like the triplets, like the 10-year-old triplets and Cracker or something. I wanted a panel of them on there, but at least we got Marco. I thought that was cool.
Where's Marco?
He's fighting Kyo.
You didn't see the Marco looking person that kicked the shit out of Silver Axe, bro?
I was too focused on Kaido being a real dog this chapter.
I got you. I'll pull it up. 1 second, bro.
I can't even lie. That had me happy.
Hold on 1 second.
I can't lie. People don't realize 7-year-old Marco and Cracker, along with like the 10-year-old Charlotte triplets, they was probably running shit in the Rock's crew. They was the real reason they survived God Valley.
Oh, that is Mark. Yo.
Yeah.
And Kyo's the traitor fighting against the Rock's pirates with the Marines here.
Okay.
Wait. So is Stussy? Is that Stussy?
No, that's like
yes,
a
that
Marine.
is Stussy. Stussy's blicking somebody right now.
Yeah, she's shooting someone.
That's a Marine.
That's definitely Stussy.
Okay, so is she also a traitor?
I don't know. I didn't think that was Stussy.
Okay, I just want. This is okay. Hold on. This is what I wanted to point out. I don't know if it's in this chapter or the chapter before, but there's a guy who has a hairstyle similar to Marco's, and I'm only mentioning this, Alex, because remember I was super hyped. I thought Bullet was canon, and then we found out that nigga ain't Bullet. That's somebody that's just on Roger's crew. In that same panel, there's somebody that has a hairstyle very similar to Marco's, not the same hairstyle one for one, but I can see how this person could have been Marco's dad, and maybe that's stick to Silver Axe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Pineapple Jutsu lives on.
That's Marco right there. 7-year-old Marco putting in work, man.
Nah, the way the pineapple moves on.
Yeah. He looks a little older to be 7. That's all I'm trying to
say. Yeah, I'm about to say that's not 7-year-old Marco, unfortunately.
That's 7-year-old in the action shot. He just look cool right there.
Nah.
Yeah,
I've never seen a 7-year-old in One Piece have legs that long.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the way Oda draws his kids, the way Oda draws children, they're very, very small. Even when they're like 7 or 8. We've seen 11-year-olds that are super small, right? I have never seen a child with long ass legs like that in the story.
7-year-old Marco. That's normal.
Wow.
Was an action
the long leg clan?
Yeah, I don't know why he's looking at the legs of kids like that. I don't know what's going on with him. But that's 7-year-old Marco. That's just an action shot.
I guess.
Marco, you really tried that.
That's wow. I think it's Marco's dad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Von Sheikah on YouTube real quick says, what y'all think about Rocks versus Garland?
Oh, and that was an actual fight. It would have been a lot longer, but this flashback's meant to be really quick. So we saw a neg diff.
Okay. Just, off-screen hockey, bro.
Yeah, off-screen hockey, strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I do like the off-screen that Fully brought up. Very interesting. I was not thinking that.
Yeah, that's the facts. That's the first thing that happened when we saw that he off-screened an admiral. That's Blackbeard's dad for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, just remember that Garling's not done. He's gonna come back with the emu. I agree. I'll put it like this, right? No one here except for Rocks is in their prime, right? So everyone here got way stronger. Same thing goes for Garling, and now we know he has a Supreme Commander role. Now Gorsei, he got the emu buff. And if Shamrock's didn't care for anything, he probably has a Delphi weapon on top of having a fruit right now.
Wait, you finished, Menace?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to cut you off. Guys, when it comes to Garling, we got to remember to be delicate with how we just downscale or upscale these characters. The Garling that was upscaled and we were told was strong for a reason was old Garling.
Mm-hmm.
This experience he's experiencing here probably makes him strong for a reason. You get me? So he's not done. I don't think he's done. I definitely think he's gonna do some Cypher Pole Gureneka bullshit, like how Gureneka did in Wano when he stopped Luffy and Kaido's fight. I think he's gonna either do that to either Whitebeard or he's gonna do that to Rocks. One of the two. But I don't think he's done. I definitely think he's gonna get back up in it. Because this is still the Garling that walks into the Gorsei room and takes off his shades and put them shits back on after he holds the seat. They're not gonna respect that if he's just some trifling motherfucker who can't hold a sword. He's still a worthy combatant. It's just, he's up against Rock's top one. That's the problem here. So,
So you just think he's not him yet in this moment?
Definitely not. No, I don't think. Listen, they're not even the Holy Knights. They're the Holy Robots.
Yeah, I don't even think he's.
Nah, man, they're just the holies.
Garling losing right now makes sense. I don't think he's meant to be him yet. I'm pretty sure. I feel like the Garling that we're seeing now on God Valley is supposed to be like the equivalent of a Summers, or possibly even where Shamrock is. But I think Shamrock's beyond this. So I think it's probably
That's what I was
more.
about to ask.
because he doesn't get.
I was about to
presented as
say,
a commander
Summers is
or
not
supreme
strong.
commander. He's just a holy knight. So I think I agree with you, Alex. I've been thinking that same thing. As we see Summers in Elbaf right now, that he's the one calling the shots, talking on the Denden Mushi, all that. That's how I got Garling right now in the time, because he hasn't been called Supreme Commander. No one has said he's Commander. He's just a Holy Knight. That's what his title card said. Holy Knight for Garland. I don't have him with no accolades right now.
My whole thing is, why are we saying he's Summers level? Summers is not strong.
We're not saying Summers level.
No.
Summers level of portrayal. When Summers is in Elbaf and Shamrock's not there, Summers is the one handling and running the show. That would be
Gunko and Killingham.
No, bro.
Running the show?
No,
Yeah.
bro. Do you know what running the show means? Like, he's the one on the mic. He's the master of ceremonies. He's the one telling Elbaf, y'all either do this or that. Like, he's the one holding the mic right now. He's DJing the concert.
If you want to say it like that, sure. But I'm saying in terms of running stuff, it's more Killingham. He's actually one getting most things done. He destroyed the school. He made all the beasts.
No, he's active, but he's not in charge.
Yeah,
That's what Mika's
yeah.
saying.
He already conceded. He gets it. He just wants to say he's being menace right now. That's all. Don't take too much into it.
Got it. Okay. And Wayne says disagree. Got it.
Fair.
Okay. Oh man, where am I starting, man? Woo, where am I starting? Actually, you know what? First off, this is my thoughts about the chapter. Okay. 2,000 out of 10. 2,000 out of 10. My feelings about Garp, I'll get to those last. By the way, I know I wasn't very friendly to Garp, but I'm starting to pick up what y'all are putting down. But wait, don't clap too hard. You can clap, but
It's open. Garp is in Copeland, bro. I don't understand it.
Don't clap too hard.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. With the Garp slander, you have to take what you get because they're either on this side or on this side. There's no middle ground. So I gotta take what I got.
There's
he's right. Read. Before you give your point, he's right. If you go on TikTok, if you go on Twitter, if you go on Instagram, if you go on YouTube and see all the content creators, there's no one in the middle. It's either fuck with Garp and just hold out. I promise y'all we don't get the info, or there's sides like you where it's like, I see it, bro, but drums of oppression.
Yes,
that's literally what's going on right now. That's all that's
going on.
That's all I'm trying to say.
That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Go on, Reed.
Okay. Let me. I didn't want to get to that first. I'll go ahead and address it since I already brought it up. He is still the hero of oppression. That he's not beating those.
Thank you
on God Valley. You really can't do anything to dispute that. Bro ran past dying people that are innocent to just fight a Roger. Like, there's really no way to dispute that. But I do see him on God Valley right now, which I don't respect his monologue personally, but maybe next chapter Oda will write it to where I'm starting to kind of feel for him. I'm liking.
Discord you.
What you say?
I gotta Discord you. Can you show me the panel of Garp running past civilians just to go fight Roger? Can you show me that?
Well, this is what
when
I
he
can.
sees the civilians, he wakes up and he's like, "Yo, what is going on?" Before then, I just think he's encountering pirates.
This is what I can tell you. Did he run from civilians on panel? Maybe, maybe not. But this is what he did do. He knew what was happening on this island. He knew very well what was happening.
Garp has observation hockey. Y'all think he sensed any civilians? I'm pretty sure he sensed everybody. I think
I won't even go there. I won't go there. But I won't go there. But I will say maybe, maybe not. I'm not even gonna dispute that because we'll be here 2 hours disputing that. I don't even argue the observation point anymore because, like I've been told, it's very inconsistent. Fine, I'm not gonna argue that because it's an inconsistent piece that Oda plays with throughout the story. No issues, got it. But what I will say is he knew what he was here for. He knew what was going on the island. He jumps off the ship and says, "Roger." He didn't jump off the ship and say, "Justice." He didn't jump off the ship and say, freedom. He doesn't jump off the ship and
Capping.
say anything.
You're capping. I'm gonna discord you again. You're capping.
That's fine.
He jumps off the ship and he says, "Leave my Marines alone," and throws a cannonball. That's what he does.
Fine.
He's a hero of the Navy because he saves the Navy.
That's fine. All right,
Remember that. Listen, when it comes to Garp, I'm gonna be on your ass.
That's fine. I want you to keep me in check.
Right. And he's also a hero of the world government because when Mafia was in trouble, he destroyed them pirates, man. He made sure that.
I'm gonna ignore Alex because he's Alex.
No, Nick, I got from that. So
Is that not
you're
true?
Right. You're right. He is a hero of the Navy. He's not the hero of the people. That's why I fucked up, bro. I can accept him being the hero of the Navy. Him not being the hero of the people is why I fucked up. Because it's just like you said, he's seen the people, right? His reaction after seeing the people were like, "Let me go." Like I'm waiting next chapter because I'm not gonna be that asshole. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm waiting next chapter because if he turns and be like, "Oh, let me start like grabbing some people and be like, hey, you know, back up pirates type shit. Y'all get to the boats or whatever type shit." If he starts pulling that off next chapter, I will revert. But like right now,
Right.
Seeing these people. And I have not seen him be like, "Oh, let me go help these people, these innocents."
That thankfully you're saying exactly what I was about to say.
And I'm just saying. Oh, go ahead, Reed.
No, he's saying exactly what I was gonna say. That's where I was going. He initially started on the side of him wanting to fight Roger, not necessarily caring about the innocent civilians. Granted, he has his moment in this chapter where he's starting to realize that something's happening. Fine. Like Foley said, next chapter, next 2 chapters, if he pulls back and is like, you know what? Nah, this ain't right. What's going on? And starts, come here. Let me save you. Let me help you. Let the hell are innocent. If he's like that, I'll claim negligence, but I'll still claim faint innocence on Garp's part. Faint innocence. He still knows that the world government is bad, but you know what? I'll pull back some of the slander that I'm giving you here on God Valley because it seems like you're having your wake up moment. Fine.
Hey, if I can respond to the chat real quick.
I think we should wait until we just see what he does after God Valley. That's where the real fraud shit comes.
I was gonna say,
hold on. God Valley.
We know what he does after, and it's nothing.
On God Valley.
There's nothing.
Hey, so to respond to someone in the chat real quick, this guy named Zozo, he says like Garp doesn't end up carrying a sword other than bad writing. For all you know, it could have been Sengoku trying to redeem himself that made sword. It's not bad writing if Garp doesn't get involved.
I think Garp gets involved with sword, but he doesn't create sword.
Yeah, I don't. Okay,
I'm pretty sure Garp gets involved with it. We know, like me and Kez are in agreement, I think, on this. Like, we know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, we know he gets involved and like helps like mold some of these members, even if like I don't think he actually creates it, but we know he does help mold some of these members.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But that's already confirmed. We can't try to debunk what's already confirmed.
Yeah, my headcanon is that Sengoku made it to redeem himself.
Yeah, I think Sengoku made it too, but like I think Garp clearly molded a lot of the members in the group.
Most of them, yeah.
And Suru.
I don't even know about
if Garp comes up creating it, I promise you, if it's for him to atone his sins, I will literally issue. Like.
That's where I'm at.
But I'm at the point where Garp knows.
I really am not a Sengoku fan, but if Garp, I'm a Sengoku fan after the time skip. After the time skip, I become a Sengoku fan. Anything before, anything in the flashback, fuck him.
Yes.
He's a bum.
Sengoku was Law's real grandpa. He helped raise Rosinante. He really helped raise Drake and like raise Drake's dad. Like Sengoku really did all of this, man. Sengoku, he
should have let Garp raise Drake. He would have been stronger. Listen, look, moving on, right? I just want to say this because this is where Alex was getting at. I don't think that if Garp doesn't create sword, that is bad writing. Because I think me and Reed had this theory going on for like probably almost a year now. Garp for execution. I think Oda understands the controversy that Garp brings to the story. Yeah. So he has this thing. To me, I think he might not be full on invested in like I created sword. I think sword was just modeled after him. So he has the influence of being able to groom these young Marines in the light of being good Marines, free pirate style like Marines. Right? The issue with him Okay, if nothing happens to Garp, we would all be sitting here like, oh shit, this, that, and third. But Garp's literally a prisoner right now to the worst motherfucker alive. A guy that's willing to kill someone who stood with his father in his time of need. You get what I'm saying? Blackbeard went and did that. So if there's someone that's gonna give Garp the comeuppance he may need, I do think Blackbeard's a strong possibility for that. The problem is how it goes down is a little different. I don't really know. Me and Ree have speculated 1,000 times about it. We think the execution's going down. When, where, we don't know. My bet is New Marine for it. But whatever. Besides the point. Point is really, when it comes to Garp, bro, it's not bad writing if he doesn't do anything with swords because he's getting the bad end of the stick right now. You get me? Like Garp may possibly die. If Garp doesn't have any full involvement with sword, it's very strong that Garp does get executed and he does die. Remember the overdrive theory. Luffy goes into overdrive upon Garp dying.
Yes.
That's the overdrive theory right now. But if we move the theory out of it, I think Garp definitely does play a role in what these Marines got going on.
I think Garp gets killed. I don't think he's getting executed. I think Garp gets killed and it's like a political thing. Yeah. Like I think Garp gets killed. Like, I think they're gonna blame. I think they're gonna blame Garp's death on Luffy. I like not necessarily. I think they're gonna blame it on Luffy to teach the Celestial Dragon membership afterwards.
Was Ace's death political?
Oh yeah.
No. No, I actually disagree.
Not really. Nah, it depends.
I think so.
It was.
He was definitely executed. They call him a donut now. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't just a donut, man. That was a whole that was a big cake.
Yeah. Y'all gotta remember, Garp is on this island. He comes to this island. He knows this island's unaffiliated with world government. He knows these people are not under their protection. These are civilians that are not like the civilians he paid to protect.
But he's getting there.
He has observation hockey. He can sense where people at. He can sense his son being hurt. He don't care. He don't care Dragon about to die. The minute they hurt Mafia, Garp's on that. Garp was on that with him. Garp wanted to run that the minute they hurt Mafia. And afterwards,
hey, so another good thing about this chapter, right?
Afterwards, he's looking around. He's like, "Yo, this stuff is looking kind of bad."
Yeah, it's something really good about this chapter, right? I like how
killing a lot of people.
Hold on, minutes.
This is a little bit crazy. Celestial Dragon's killing all these people. Hey, you know what? Hey, Bo Fraud, bring me my phone real quick. Let me call Sengoku.
You know you can mute him, right?
You know about this?
I could. I just everything in me doesn't want to.
This is just pure rage bait right now.
Did you see? Hey, Ree, so I joined your stream earlier, right?
That rumor you heard is true.
And I don't remember if you had a reaction to this, but what was your reaction to Whitebeard's tab?
I'm sorry, Alex. I had to, bro. I'm
you gotta
sorry.
stop. Yeah, you just don't stop, bro. You just gotta stop.
I never had to mute anyone, bro.
Like, brother.
I had to, bro. I'm so sorry,
Alex,
bro.
like, come on now.
I feel so bad, bro.
Hey, Ree, what was your reaction to Whitebeard's tab?
To Whitebeard's tab?
Yeah, because in Marineford they said the same thing with Marco.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's interesting. I didn't.
That boy. Yeah, that's that boy Drunkbeard.
I mean, look at him. You know he could drink, bro. Come on. You know
that's a budget boy right there.
Wayne said not Dragon when we were talking about Sword. If Dragon could have been the one that started Sword.
Very possible. I think he had something to do with the influence of it for sure.
Yeah, the Jolly Roger that he has, bro. Like, there's no way he accidentally just has swords as Jolly Roger. I'm not sorry.
That's what I'm saying. The chapter where he's talking to Kuma, he's telling Kuma, I used to be a Marine. He's sailing on a ship with a sword on its sail. 3 sails or 2. I'm not.
Do you guys think that Blackbeard as a kid knows about Shanks? Like when he sees him on Whitebeard's crew, you think he knows about Garling at that point? Like that's Garling's son?
Yeah, he knows about Garling.
No, I'll say, do you think that he knows Shanks is his son at that point?
He should. Nigga look like him. But if he doesn't, that's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, he looks.
I personally think it's poetic because the last thing Blackbeard saw from his dad was him using the Saber of Zebet, and then Teach goes on to name his ship the Saber of Zebet. Like, look at Teach's face as he watches his dad two hand the sword, he teaches like, whoa, like he's in awe, like that's my dad, that's my daddy. Yeah, facts, bro. And then goes on to he sees him use the saber of Zebek, and then goes on to name his shit the saber of Zebek. I think this is very poetic shit going on here.
Facts. Facts. Okay, where was I at? I was talking about my thoughts in the chapter. This world doesn't deserve Kuma. Can I just take a second to just preach about Kuma? Because none of y'all talked about Kuma, and I'm kind of sad, man.
I was going to. I still think he saves. He's the one that sends Blackbeard and Eris to Lelucia. Because remember, if you have that place on your mind and Kuma sends you somewhere, you go to the place you want to be at the most, or the place that he at least designates you. That's why he asks you, where would you like to go?
Assuming it's in reach.
I think it's in. I think wherever he sends you should be in reach, especially from where they're at. Well, then
Doesn't
I
he
don't
have
know. You could be right because I don't know where Lelucia is compared to where
They in the West
God
Blue.
Valley is. So you could be right.
Lucy is somewhere
my
in the
bad,
Grand
Reed.
Line. They in the West Blue. He trying to send them to paradise.
I think Kuma sent Eris Blackbeard to Lucia, and then he probably sent what's his face, Dragon away. I wouldn't be surprised if this when Dragon met Ivankov and Kuma at a young age, and then reunited them later.
Well, he kind of met them. I mean, he did save them from the Celestial. So, granted, they didn't meet, but
Yeah, I'm talking about like full on. I'm talking about full on meeting each other. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he sees Kuma, send people away, and ask Kuma for help. Because the way I see it is this, right? Dragon at some point in this flashback, he has to open a chest, eat the fruit, put Shanks in the chest, get the chest of Roger's ship, then escape.
Do we know he gets his fruit here?
Most
We
likely.
don't know for sure, but that's also a little flawed logic there, Menace, because this chapter they found a devil fruit on their ship already. So all Dragon needs to do is get to the ship and swap out the fruit for the kid. But that's very plausible. But like,
Yeah, but who's to say that's all the fruits are already captured? Remember, they're on that pedestal. I assume like they only got some of them. I'm assuming a couple of them are probably. No. I'm saying that like, all those chests on the pedestal, right? I'm saying they all got scattered across the island, and I'm saying the one that they probably have, it could be that one he puts Shanks in, but I think they actually got more than one chest from that island. I think they got several victories from it.
Okay. Fully, what you got, bro?
Oh, this is a question that I'm just curious about since like we're getting towards the end of God Valley and whatnot. How the hell the rest of these Rocks Pirates get off this fucking island?
Oh, they escaped.
No. Hear me out. They arrived on one ship. I'm just curious, like, cause like I can kind of like like Whitebeard somehow gets, he's a Blackbeard. I don't know if he gets baby Blackbeard.
I think the idea is that they all steal marine ships.
I'm hoping to see that and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm curious about that.
Hey, I can explain two of them. Shiki Flo, obviously. Stussy got with Whitebeard, probably left with him. They probably let him just go because of the events that happened.
On what?
Big Mom definitely just found her way out.
How did Whitebeard leave?
Because she has her homies, right?
What did Whitebeard leave on? You know what I'm saying? Like these are like kind of like very, because like Roger leaves on his fucking ship, so I know how Shakes gets the fuck out there type shit. How is like the rest of them like solidified to get away? It's kind of weird.
Ross's ship.
Fully. Remember, most of these guys, not most, but some of these guys die and pop back.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
But also, also, if you look back on like
remember the Fishmen
1096 when they arrive, some of them seems like they have their ships. Like in 1096 when they show Rock ship pulling up, if you look closely, it looks like Whitebeard ship and Big Mom ship are there as well.
I also want to mention the Fishmen. They can probably help them all escape.
Send me that panel, Alex.
Okay. I think it's like 1095, 1096.
I actually don't disbelieve you. I just want to see before I decide to attack you or ride with you.
And if you can put it in a Discord somewhere else, I appreciate it too. Like,
I also want to mention that Kaido probably gets captured here too.
I for real think Kaido gets
1096.
Yeah, I think this is where he gets. Yeah, I think because I'm pretty sure they mentioned he did.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Kaido's the first one to go down in this whole trifecta.
Okay.
Man.
You get what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, he is definitely the first one. I'm so curious about what happened because, like, we like in the sense of like, were they all? Y'all, I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. Like, this really puts me in the ooh, I'm interested in like, how does it really unfold? Because I know Kaido gets captured. How does Big Mom get off his?
I posted it in
like,
your Discord for just chatting. You can pull it up, and then you guys are gonna have to zoom in a lot. I promise. But I'm pretty sure like these are like Big Mom ship.
I see it. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think the panel he's talking about that we see with the ship. That's why
I think the Shiki ship that we see again on Ed War, and I don't know who that other ship is right there, like the one to the front, like where's Rocks? The one farthest to the left on the front. I don't know whose ship that is, but I want to guess it's Captain John's based on how it looks. I just don't know whose ship that is farthest to the left.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to disagree with Alex outright is because if you look at Big Mom and Whitebeard, they already have their pirate insignias. They almost have them. Like, if you look at Whitebeard's hat, he has his insignia on the hat already. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has it's not the full official one, but it's still a skull and bone with the Whitebeard. So it's like he's already made, and look at Big Mom. Big Mom's already talking about her own pirate crew.
And that's why I do think that's 7-year-old Marco as well. Like, I think he's just a tag along for Whitebeard at this point. The same way Big Mom's tag alongs are like Cracker, I would assume, and her 10-year-old Charlotte triplets, like Katakuri, Daifuku, and Oven.
I see what you're saying.
See, the ship right behind it to the right is Whitebeard's. The ship right behind it to the left is Big Mom's. And the ship on all the way to the right, but closest, like to the camera, is like Shiki's. The ship closest to the camera on the left, I don't know, but I would assume if Captain John has a ship, that's his ship. I just think that because I think Captain John would have like a nice ass ship. I don't know. Long John Silver should have a good ship.
Reed.
Yo.
I'll do a theory next Monday.
For sure.
Because this Monday we got this chapter. Next Monday is a break. So
it's a break.
It makes most sense for me to come with I'll script something and come with an actual theory to present. I got you.
For sure.
Speaking about Captain John, of course. I'm gonna come with a crazy kid theory. I'm gonna do some mean research.
Also, I think we might can kind of solidify Gabon caught a body here in the sense of like the body is the
Gonzui?
Yeah, I think Gabon killed Gonzui.
I don't think he killed him.
I don't know if he
killed him. I think
Gonzui
died here.
But Gonzui died here, and we don't see him any other time. I don't know, man.
I will say it doesn't look good for Gonzui that he threw a punch and he's supposed to be like one of these big timers.
Yeah,
Gabon just one axe block. Wasn't even looking at him for real. I don't know. That wasn't good.
We might have got the Gabon
split. Roger Pirate. If that was any other Roger Pirate,
that's what I'm saying.
Brady or Gabon, maybe would have been effective.
Yo got packed up. Got packed up by rookies. I mean, Marco and like Gabon was doing work.
He might have been a Gabon wrap up, and I'm not mad if he was a Gabon wrap up. Real shit. I would be like, cool.
I could dig it. I mean, yeah. I didn't even catch how like subtle the panel was. Bro just smiled, not even looking at him.
And I did want to say this for Shiki, though. I did want to say this for Shiki. Shout out to Whitebeard as well. This is why I said they're pirates. And this is why I said last week, Garp making them run ain't no big deal. Whitebeard and Shiki both interested in Shaki. They see Rayleigh holding Shaki. There's pirates trying to attack. Shiki, first thing Shiki do is kick that nigga. Like, yo, chill the fuck out, bro. It's done. Rayleigh got her. She already picked. He's already got her. The most we can do is protect them, make sure she gets out of here. You can't try to harm Rayleigh. That's just going to mess up Shaki. And then right after Shiki does that, you get Whitebeard saying, hey, just get the treasure, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, Shiki and Whitebeard are commanding these men. Real wing shit, bro. Real wing shit. I fuck with it.
So at this point, can we basically say what Big Mom was here for? Solidly.
Big Mom?
Yeah. Why she came?
She came for the devil fruits. Yeah, Alex knows. You're still coping?
You're coping, bro?
You're coping.
You're still coping? crazy.
Yeah, I think we could put a pin on this whole argument because, yeah, I think it's very clear that she came for the devil fruits, bro.
To be fair, only Alex
They
argued.
all stayed for the devil fruits. They came for Shockey. All the Rocks Pirates came for Shockey.
Not
Big Mom came.
Bro, you got Wayne
strengthen
crashing
her
in the comments,
son
bro.
and her own alliances. That's what Big Mom came for. I don't want to hear that
She
shit.
came for Shockey.
You know, way you activated Bros Conquerors Hockey in the comments, bro. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Wayne, why aren't you up here is the question.
Because he don't want to deal with Alex, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, but Alex is good.
Oh man,
I got people watching. They know I'm all right.
no man, boy, I even I keep I saw something this week. I tried to scroll past it, but I didn't get the chance to scroll past it. I saw one half of a spoiler, but I guess it wasn't a spoiler because it's not in this chapter. But someone was trying to say that Emu was one of the things in the Florian Triangle on the way.
That was I said this. I posted it on my threads. Listen, the same form Emu takes upon Saturn, that is the same silhouette looking at us.
Yeah.
Triangle. Now I've had two thoughts about the Florian Triangle. It's either Davy Jones himself or it's Emu. One of the two. I have nothing else to say about that. It's either some Davy shit or it's Emu. Simple. And to expound upon the Davy shit, we get confirmation this chapter. Well, I didn't get to see what the Viz said about it, but the TCB says, Zebek says, I can't, like, he has to basically take out his mother, his grandmother, and his father, because they're going to suffer the longer they stay in that form, and it's because he can't dwindle with them. He can't just play, or he can't be beating around the bush with them. As we see from Blackbeard, he takes extra pain, extra damage from every attack.
Mm-hmm.
That is a Davy Clan thing. That is what's going on with Grandma and Pops. He wants to take care of them because the longer they're alive, the more pain. They're taking double the pain of everything. That is a Davy Clan thing. Remember what Marco said? Teach's body has always been like that before he had either of those fruits. That is a Davy Clan thing. This is the last thing I'll say about it. Boom.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Stop burping in the mic, gang. Come on, what are you doing?
It's a naturally bodily function. What you want from my life?
Turn your head or something. I don't know. Cover your shirt.
Can't
It's messing up audio.
Just mute your mic, Zah. We talked about this. We had a whole conversation.
I do it a lot. Earlier, I mute myself and I hit my elbow on this thing right here, and I crashed out. Or you thought I was trying to say something, but no, it was just hurt and hit my funny bone. And I'm glad I was on mute,
bro.
But yeah, just you know what I'm saying. You gotta get right. But yeah, extra pain.
Okay. I keep getting stopped. 20,000 out of 10. Okay, for the chapter. Like I was saying, Kuma. That's what I was talking about. This world does not deserve Kuma. He is literally in the battlefield with an arrow in his back, and he is still saying, "I want to save these people." He is not stopping. He doesn't care about what's going on around him. Dude is probably the most wholesome person in the show.
And liberation. Yeah.
He's got to be the most wholesome person.
Did Kuma do more on God Valley than Dragon?
Yes.
Well, it's not over, so I can't answer.
Yes.
That. You can ask me that in like 3 chapters.
To be fair,
don't do that.
500 people, so he does do more. He does do more than Dragon. He does do more than Dragon.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Dragon makes one stellar move by saving Shanks, who Shanks ends up going on to. You could equate that because Shanks is
Kuma a bigger hero on God Valley than Garp?
Yeah.
Is Kuma a bigger hero on God Valley than Garp?
Technically.
Yeah, nigga.
The hero of the Marines from this? What?
Yeah, I've always thought the title Hero of the Marines wasn't that big of a title.
I feel, but Nika, I feel like they gave him that title. Garp didn't want that shit.
Yeah,
they gave him that title. Exactly. There's a difference in that.
I think he earned that title though at the same point because he really did pull up for the Marines. And
No, I agree with that, but he doesn't want that title. Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's their mark on him. That's what I always believe with the World Guard. It's their mark on him.
That's facts.
Sabo, they call him Sabo Hero of the World right now.
Is What do you mean? Like, is Kobe's title like that? Like for like being the hero?
I don't talk about that pink hair. I don't talk about that pink hair.
No. His title is
the
just
hero of
revolves
Rocky
around
Port?
that. It's the same. His title parallels the God Valley title. He's
The
hero of Rocky Port. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's the same parallel. That's why Sabo got a bigger title. It's just what it is. He's the hero of the world.
Hey, can you spit more about that world thing that you were talking about? Like,
world,
the world could be like a person.
Yeah.
No, the world could
dropped
be a
like
person
pieces
because
on
they're
it.
embodying. Emu's embodying the meaning of world right now for Rots.
The world is who rules it. Yeah.
Who was the world in World 2? Or in the second world? Or in the first world? Who was the world? We don't know. I do think Emu has a benefactor.
Yeah. Yeah. If you take that factor, if you run off that, right, and say like there are different like meanings of the world, like the world, like people didn't know, like when we got introduced to Emu, right, they said no one's supposed to sit on the throne, and then we got introduced to Emu. We don't know if there were like how Nika said, other benefactors to him, to where there were other people who sit on the throne. If you go on a bigger scale, some people think they're how Nika, some people like Nika even said, like going on the whole Gurren Lagann like path or whatnot, like how like Emu is like say like getting beefed up with someone higher or whatnot. There could be higher beings that sat on that throne beforehand and whatnot. Yeah, and like even if you want to connect it to the mirror and whatnot, that mirror kind of tells that in the sense of like connecting to like the planet that you see, and then to like the serpent, and then to the person and whatnot. It also tells like it really does put levels to like we really could be showing like some real like depth of like what the world means.
Fooey, think about this. What if those three silhouettes, shadow, dark silhouettes we see, what if each of those were the world? For the world, like first world, Hellfire Serpent. For the second world, the dragon. The third world could be. I try to cook something, man. I try to cook. I'm not a chef.
I see where you're going. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, what do y'all think about this form? Like, Emu's just sitting on top of Saturn now. Like,
I already told you, Florian Triangle. That's where I'm at with right now.
The Florian
That shit was demonic as hell.
Reed, go to my threads and literally look at the panel. I have a side by side poster for you right there.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have a weird thought to go off that, which is kind of weird and whatnot. But this is like a scientific thought. When I seen that how Saturn is a spider and whatnot, like in like just using Saturn as an example. Emu kind of like in the way that it looks, he kind of comes up like a parasitic mushroom, like the zombie mushroom that like attaches new cells and whatnot and controls beings and everything like that. Emu could like I want to say like his fruit could be like a mushroom fruit or anything like that, but like playing around with that, the way it looks, it very much kind of gives that like parasite like thing that like takes over a being, controls it and whatnot. The look of it very much gives that.
Yeah.
They've been talking about that on Twitter. That's why my eyes got big. You're cooking.
Interesting.
You're cooking. Remember, Blackbeard went to Drum Kingdom. Chopper went looking for a mushroom. Ate one, didn't even realize it, but it was a fruit. Vegetable, fruit, vegetable. I don't know. Point is, listen, you're onto something because we don't know why Blackbeard went to Drum Kingdom. That is still a thing. That whole mushroom. I just made me think of that. Shout out to Redface. He triggered the world process.
So do you guys think though that the way that Emu takes over Gunko is like specific and unique to Gunko? Because Emu's literally sitting on top of Saturn in this transformation. But with Gunko, she literally becomes her.
I like that.
Like, I'm wondering if there's a specific reason why it comes through that way. Like if Gunko is literally
done with the transformation. I think the transformation is about to be the same. It's just that he's not finished.
Nah,
Gunko didn't look anything like this.
Regis low-key cooked. Nah, because everybody been done with because everybody's wondering why we don't see Gunko. We don't see Emu actually only reverse these people. We see Emu pull up for Saturn, but we don't see Emu Domi reversing these people. Where is Gunko? Reed's cooking here. There could be something to that. There could be something bigger to that. There could be something bigger to that.
I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, I find that very simple. I don't find it that complicated, though.
It's not complicated. It's not
Gunko's
complicated.
just the chosen vessel. That's what that is.
Wait, say that again?
Gunko's just the chosen vessel.
Yeah, that's true. But right now in the fandom, the thing stirring up the fandom is Gunko doesn't have to be the chosen vessel. Emu could pick any one of these motherfuckers and make him a vessel. But this harps back on the thing where I said, I've said this. Emu has a fetish. There's a reason why Gunko is the person that Gunko is. And Emu picked Gunko. I want Lily. I want Vivi. Emu has a fetish.
He's a woman. It's a woman. Emu's a woman. That's what it is.
I heard the crazy interesting thought on Twitter. Not Twitter, Discord. Shout out to Internet Hokage. What if Emu is a man? Remember the first thing we get from Gloriosa? Oh, I just want to shed this skin. The very first panel we get from Gloriosa. Oh, what could I do? I can't even shed this skin and get rid of this beauty. What if, and Oda has played with the Kamabaka theme a lot in this story, and we sideswipe it and call shit gags all the time. What if this whole thing of a love triangle ain't even really a love triangle? What if it's Joy Boy, Lily, and then what if Emu was a Kamabaka? A woman that wanted to be a man. Or a man that wanted to be a woman. Yeah. But instead of doing what Ivankov does, I want to keep me being a man. I'm just going to live in whatever woman's body I feel like I have the time for when the time comes. As much as it sounds like some diva shit, and a gag, blah, 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 we can't overlook this at all. I don't think it should be overlooked. I think that is something to think about.
That's fair.
I don't want to think about it, but it's something to think about. Oda is definitely keeping up with the 2025 IRL agenda. There's a reason why Kamabaka, we're in the show. This is the only anime I know that they have a whole gay kingdom, gay civilization, all that. And we don't talk about it at all. It's the same thing like with Mankind, same thing in 2025. We don't trying to talk about it.
That's like that's normally attached to like the trope of immortality anyway, right? And that like why Orochimaru does that.
Yeah, that's why I brought that up.
They're like, you're cooking
emphasizes on this somewhat, but listen, man, get some shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. During Lagan, they have never mind.
I'm about to say it's crazy. You're about to start talking about another anime because what y'all was saying with Emu having different, I guess, powers with different Gorsei. There's an anime called what is it? It's Chained something on High Dive. I forget the name of it. But literally, dude has this kind of like a weird fetish, but he has different powers with different females type thing.
I think Emu could use whatever power is under like killing him, all these people, blah 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 blah. I think Emu could, if Emu wanted to, Emu could.
I think that's part of the contract. When you make the contract, like he gives you the Devil Fruit, because when you make that contract with him, when you get the power of the Abyss to like regenerate, Emu gets the ability to use whatever Devil Fruit you got.
But when you think like everybody has, so let's just say Emu has all this power, right? Emu has all this power, but I ain't gonna lie, it takes different minds to do different things. We all watch One Piece type shit, but we all see it from different perspectives, different ways, talk about it differently. So what if everybody has some piece of Emu's power, but they use it differently in a way that Emu probably never thought of? So that's why Emu can go through different people in different ways.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
I don't like that you just popped on here today doing that.
What up, Wayne? You just popped up
Hi, guys.
real quick.
That's awesome.
Stove is on, nigga. What's up?
Oh yeah, definitely with that. Like, why wouldn't that be that's an easy way to spread your power and to manipulate, especially with like if we don't know who spread the dope fruits because that is still up in the air and whatnot. if like you are not the one who really controls the spread of something that mass and that like destructive in your world, why wouldn't you spread yourself out so you can get the different abilities to you know what I mean? Like it really does benefit you to do that.
I think that's definitely a possibility, but I think it's also possible that, like, again, he's just still transforming. Because, like, the same way when he transformed Gunko changed where like her hair got longer and she grew wings and stuff. I think Saturn will have a new form, different from the form we saw on Egghead, because he's fused with like Emu, where like maybe his spider will have wings or some stuff. I don't know. It'll be looking different from what we saw.
Maybe I can see that. This just looks really different. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of all I'm saying.
I think it's just mid transformation.
What do you mean, Reed? What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm just like, which I guess Alex is kind of understanding where I'm going. Which, by the way, I'm not even disagreeing with you, Alex. I think Alex is right that we're just seeing a mid transformation, but like I'm just seeing. Granted, he's right. Gunko did come out with wings on Elbaf, but this just feels and it looks different. Like it literally looks like she's just sitting on top of Saturn. Like if it's not mid transformation, cool. If it is, to Alex's point, fine. I'm just getting a different. It just feels different than how it felt with Gunko.
It's crazy because this actually, you won't believe what this actually made me think of. Remember when the Straw Hats started combining and like they started trying to make their own Megazord and Thriller Bart?
Thriller Bart.
Yeah.
This gave me vibes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Emu and Saturn gave me let's combine vibes.
I mean, Oda is a fan of Power Rangers. He's a big fan of that shit.
Hey, there might be
German 66.
There might be a day where Gorosei actually do some stuff like that. Like that might be the reason there's the 5 stars, five of them combined.
Yeah, no, real shit. That's what
I can see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you with me, Alex.
He's definitely gonna double down on this Power Ranger thing. He loves like dibbling down that trickling in every now and then.
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta make a correction. Sentai came first, not Power Rangers.
Only reason why I say Power Rangers is for the mainstream people that don't. Because Kamen Rider came first. We're gonna be real.
Black Ranger, we're not gonna erase that. All right.
That's right.
I was just saying, for Oda's inspiration, why would he take inspiration from something American that
I like my Power Rangers colors to match their race. Ain't that right, Zal?
Wayne, hold on.
Wayne, you get exactly what I meant.
Oda is a fan of Power Rangers, Kamen Riders, Sentai. He's a fan of all that shit. I want you to know that right now. They even have in the Sentai series saga, they even have Pirate Rangers. Keep that in mind. And they do give pirate vibes, and it's dope. So I think Oda's a fan of. Oda has talked about these in tweets. His editors. Oda's a fan of all that shit.
Yeah, and I would say he's aware. I say this person because like I'm a Power Rangers fan. He's aware of Power Rangers because like he has shown some work to like Tommy passing and whatnot. Tommy Oliver, the actor for like the White Ranger passing and whatnot.
I'm still
spitting, but I've seen Oda tweet about each of these, or his editors at least tweet about each of these before, just in the sense of like Oda respecting it or Oda liking it. So. Yeah,
I'm still stuck on this emu thing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
The what thing?
Like the emu thing.
Right, bro.
I feel like there's something here, bro. Like,
there is. You're right.
Like we're talking about the devoted blade of God. We just found out devoted blade of God like 2 chapters ago. Like it just feels. I don't know. I'm gonna have something for you. Give me like 2 days. I'm gonna have something, bro. I don't know.
I can't wait.
We got a break week, so you got time, bro.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, what it feels to me seeing like Emu do this to Saturn, right? And knowing that Saturn is fucking dead and we'll never see Saturn fucking again, right? Is them queuing us up to see him do this to another Gorosei. And not like we're gonna see this happen with like, you know, his blade or whatnot, but it's queuing us to see him do this to another Gorosei. And that's what
not just that, but you're right on that. But like the same way we're getting this with Saturn. Saturn is gonna be like that's that God that like that's the Gorosei. He got God Valley and he got Egghead. These other Gorosei are gonna have moments and they're gonna have events just as bad, if not worse.
I really hope we do get to see that because I'm not gonna lie. I know we're winding down, but I'm hoping that we still got like 10 more years of One Piece because I'm praying on 10 to 15 more years of One Piece. Like, we do get that
10, 15 more years. Y'all gonna be old as hell when this shit ends, bro.
I think it is. Like I think in like 5 years we're gonna be arguing which of the Gorosei was the worst as a person.
Be 31
like
when
in
this
5
shit
years
ends,
we're
man.
gonna be arguing. Hey, was Saturn worse than Mars though? Well, we're gonna be arguing that. Kind
Nah, you tweaking, bro. You were tweaking. Bro.
I promise you.
Nobody caught that.
Nah, I didn't catch anything.
Okay, all right, Zah.
It wasn't meant to be caught. You know?
Okay, so I know what Zah said. Don't even worry about it.
I want to hear it.
No. We don't worry about it. Let's move on.
Because I was thinking about that. The next few arcs we get, like each arc we might get a glimpse of a different Gorosei member and how they're involved. Like Saturn is for science, and this was Egghead with science, so we got science. The next arc, if it's for justice, we will get Warcry because that's his theme, justice. If the next theme is finance, if we go to the next place and money is the issue, we're gonna get some Venus Juro stuff because he's the warrior god of finance. So I was kind of with Alex there. Like different arcs are gonna bring different Gorosei. Right, we'll get different. Like the next arc, we'll get different Holy Knights. Like you know what I'm saying, like shit like that.
And there'll be different like events, world breaking events where we're gonna be like, oh, that's how the German went down. Mars was there for that. You know what I mean? Where we're gonna see like stuff like that happen.
Even
that's fair. I'm German got the whole thing with the bird, so you're right. Yeah, you're actually this is the most I've heard you in a bag in a little bit, Alex. Not gonna lie.
I would say even if it's not that, I'm hoping that like we'll at least get to see like the real breakdown of like the world of One Piece by seeing different Gorosei like being dressed and whatnot. Because I would love to see like the real finance system of like One Piece of like who is the bank of One Piece. You know what I mean? Like, because like the bank in the real world, like you know what I mean, we have different banks that really run like our like economy and whatnot. And I would love to see like who runs the bank of like One Piece and whatnot. That's interesting because like we have like the underbelly and whatnot, but like the bank is a different system type shit. We seen that in like Game of Thrones. That's a whole different fucking system and whatnot.
Iron Bank
Kingdom and whatnot, but like a bank is like you know what I'm saying? Like that's levels. And I would love to see
seen
that.
parts of like that, like Nose Juro doing that smart, like and Rox was stopping it. Rox was stopping it with the church attack. And Nose Juro was smart about that.
I want to see the levels of that system, bro.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
Listen. Remember the part that Oden took over in Wano was Curry, and it was low in finance, and it was like some random shit that happened way back when, and ever since then they've been stuck. Remember the whole thing about Wano once was the gold. I think that has something to do with Curry, but we're gonna Curry, however you pronounce it. But we're gonna get to that. But the Venus Juro thing, remember, Whitebeard, the whole reason he says put the tab on rocks is because he can't pay for none of this shit. Whitebeard sends every dollar he gets back to Sphinx Island so they can pay the heavenly tribute to the world government because they are a world government affiliated nation. Oh, that's why they have Marines go there.
Wait. Sphinx Island's not world government affiliated.
Then why
he
do they
sends
have
it
to pay
back?
the heavenly tribute?
They don't pay the heavenly tribute. He sends it back to them so they can survive because they're just a poor island.
I thought
they're not paying no
I thought he
tribute.
sent it back because he was paying the heavenly tribute.
No, he's just sending it back so they can survive and eat because they're a poor ass nation.
Was that revealed?
They're not paying no
SBS?
tribute.
I could be wrong. Was that revealed in
No,
SBS?
that's just what we know. That's why like Marco was sitting there. He's not sitting there on like the world government.
Send me what you have on it. Send me what you have on it. When I find what I have on it, I'm a parlay with you.
I got you. We're gonna talk after.
You might not be wrong. This is something I've been saying.
We're gonna talk after, but yeah, it's not. That's also where they found like the payback war was also on Sphinx Island, by the way. Like that's where they fought at.
See, I didn't know that. So send me what you got. Let me see what your source is.
Yeah, I got you.
Last comment I want to make is this should be Venus Juro's moment specifically, since we're talking about Shaki, the girl who tanked the markets because she disappeared. Like this should have Venus Juro written all over. That was a global impact on the financial market.
I think that's one that's predictable, though. You know, like a lot of people not gonna go to work because, like, in their mind, their crush just died or like disappeared. Yeah, I mean, like, and she's like a worldwide, like, this is like people's like someone they would pray to almost. This is like their saint. You know what I mean? So it's like a worldwide, like, you know, moment of peace type thing. I can understand like people not going.
It was unprecedented, but how did he handle it is important, because when the why
that's true.
I've talked about this before, Alex, and you disagree with me. I don't know if you're on the same stance, because it's probably a year and a half ago. But we talked about what's going on in the Holy Land, and remember the whole food thing. I told you that was a Jupiter problem, because he's the warrior god of agriculture. So food, farmlands, and all that type of issue. When he sees Garling walk in, and
we already talked about that.
Yeah, and he sees and he literally, the celestial dragons are literally saying it. They're like, "Oh, this, that, and the third," and then
but you see, he's sweating bullets. He worried.
Wait, hold on. He blames the outdoors, the celestial dragon, when he's talking about his food before he shoots the chef or before whatever that happens. He talks about it, and then his mans look at him and says, "No, this is a problem with the higher ups." So he's talking about the Gorsei. So he's like, "Yo," so he says somebody has to answer for this, and the Gorsei that's in charge of who should answer for this, it would be him. And Garling just walked in the office, and the only nigga that sweat a drop every time this nigga's lineage is mentioned, this nigga Jupiter sweats. When Shanks was breaking through the barrier, the Marines had to go meet up with Whitebeard. Jupiter sweat scale.
But if you look, he had extra sweat that day because, like you said, they was already starting the food crisis.
Bro, it was
and this man walked like that.
No, that sounds crazy.
He's like, because he like, wait, like everyone else was like, dang. Everyone else was a little bit surprised, like, dang. I guess he got rid of Saturn. He got rid of Saturn like that, and he's sweating.
So what about you? Yeah. So what about you, Jupiter, who's not adequate on your shit in the agriculture There's an agricultural problem because right now, Sabo fucking shit up. Sabo and the Reds going crazy. They done 8 Nation Rebellion. 7 now because you Lucy this bitch, you know what I mean? Emu, shout out to Big Dog for you. But if you look at the picture of it, bro, these celestial dragons themselves, the same way they look at Sakazuki and say, listen, I know they doing that and they going crazy, but if any of these rocks drop on me and you fighting these niggas, you getting executed too, Green Bull. They holding that same energy for the Gorsei. They like, yo, this is a problem this is not just a problem with stopping the food. This is a problem with the higher up. They're literally saying that. So it's like, yo, I personally think the next one or two arcs we get, Jupiter will be on the clock for Emu.
And we're going to see his incident. That's true. Yeah. That's fact.
Venus Juro, sure. But money coming in.
Venus Juro and Warcree, they later on the line. They the last two. Venus Juro and Warcree the last two. But Jupiter next. We're gonna see him.
He's on the fucking clock, and he's worthless.
And we're gonna see whatever incident.
Wait, you disagree with this too, Alex? Because this went further down the conversation. Remember, I told you every character we've seen. Just listen. Every character we've seen in One Piece who shows the portrayal or symbolism of an X helps the Straw Hats. Whether it's in the past, whether it's on accident, whatever. They help destroy, even if they're ops. Look at Caribou. He has an X. He helped us. Now he's on the Blackbeard. Drake. DX Drake. X. You know what I mean? Wano. He switched up. He helped us. Kobe has an X on his head. We know what time in Kobe's on. VV put the X back in the newspaper just to let niggas know it's real. You feel me, gang? Like every time we see an X in One Piece, you can go look up. I don't care if it's an op. I promise you, he did something in that art to help the Straw Hats, even if he folded in his last moment. The symbolism is real. And Jupiter, if you look at him, he's the only Gorsei that got no lore. He's the same. He's not the Bokotsu, the Itsumare, or the fucking Fang Shi, or the Gyuki. He's the sandworm. He's just the sandworm. Some shit from a Doom movie that Oda watched and said, "This is dope. Let me just put it in there." He's a throwaway. I promise you. He's going to show us. He's going to help us, and then we're gonna get rid. Then they're gonna deal with it. Then Emu's gonna deal with it.
Yeah, he has an expert on his face.
He's a throwaway, man.
X right on his face, and it's crazy. And you know what's crazy? The shit he do, it might just come from his mouth. Like pause, he might just be talking too much. I think that's gonna be his issue because the X is not even a scar. The X is his mouth.
No, the X is just on top of his head.
No, it's not. He has
his mouth.
When he turns into, you gotta watch the anime. You gotta see.
Yeah, when he turns into it, it's on top of his head.
No, it's not an X. It's his mouth. The X is like this, and then when he does his like roar, he goes like this. It goes like this. Look at my hands. It goes like this. Boom, boom, boom. That's his. That whole inner part you're seeing is his mouth. If you think I'm cap, go watch the anime. But I know you don't watch the anime.
I don't do that.
I was do that. Yeah, you know I hate. I was at the panel. It is like that.
Reed, if you can, Alex, just humor it. Show him the Gorosei introduction, please. If you can, show him the Gorosei introduction. Just watch these niggas, bro.
And also, an X that you didn't mention is also Fujitora. Just to throw, just to give you some more credence. He's
already helping.
Yeah,
I want to.
Like says it too.
I want to add another X, but it might not help. Buggy
did help.
Designs. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Buggy helped and
he's already
down.
done that. Yeah, he's already helped. So it's, just to further prove the point. You know what I mean? The X, they have an X on them. They're going to help the Straw Hat. X marks the spot, and Luffy got one on his chest. I promise you. That's just what it is, bro.
Okay. We're going off that, right? Do you think the man marked with flames is Silver Axe then? Because like Silver Axe has X all over him, right? But like, you know what I mean? Like he hasn't helped yet. Could he be the man marked with flames?
Does it matter if the X is like a scar, or can you just wear it? Because like King had X's on his suit. Just like I'm sorry, this is so.
They could just wear it.
I just don't believe in this. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that was right. I just don't believe in this.
Okay, I'm like, yo.
But I do believe if King comes back in the story, he's going to help Luffy because he was a Joy Boy.
King nobody definitely.
King is a Joy Boy enthusiast. Just remember, if King comes back, I do think he's a Lunarian.
I don't realize how many X's is in the story, man.
I'm just saying, go look up each and every one, bro.
All right, I got the video.
All right, bet. Well, just watch the transformation, bro. Boom.
Wait. Dude, go back. That was crazy.
You know, it was very crazy. Yeah, play the whole thing from the beginning, bro. Let him see that shit.
Yeah, it does open into the. Whoa.
I can only go so far back for YouTube.
Nah, that was good.
Okay,
that's fine. That's fine
right there.
That was good. I'm good off that. That's good. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's right. He don't want us to get anime. He's such a loser.
You could have played more than I didn't know there was more to show me. I thought that was it.
You can't get copyrighted on
YouTube. I thought you were just showing me the mouth. I thought that was it.
Nah, it's good.
Hey, Alex, chill with that.
Hey, what you mean? He was just trying to show me how it worked. You know what I mean?
Hey, we're good. You drag. You know what? Actually, this is a good place to stop the pod. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, please make sure that you hit the like button on YouTube, share, drop a comment. Thank you guys so much from Insta, Twitch, YouTube.
Yes,
Thank you for liking.
W
everybody. This was a huge turnout on all three platforms. Thank you. Also, if you're listening to the audio version, thank you guys so much over on Spotify. If you aren't a part of the Discord, join it. There's been links all over Twitch. You can find it on the Instagram. I have been rewatching One Piece in the Discord. I just watched 2 One Piece movies. My boy Nika on Sunday. I will be doing that. So if you want to watch One Piece, be a part of the community, join the Discord. I'm going to be active in there every single week. Outside of that, I'll catch you guys next week. Good pod, break week. You know what it is. I'll catch y'all next week.
Give me a chance to catch up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will.